without Jack. It's time for the witching hour. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Sorry, I'm a little late. I was out doing some shit. Fucking Friday night, but here we are. It's the witching hour. Hope everybody's having a good time. I sure enough did. Let's see what we got here tonight, because I know I pulled a bunch of videos for everyone. Yeah, this one. Let's start off with, let me go through here. We got some good stuff. Yeah, let's start off with some pseudo god from this 2010 show. Let's check this shit out. It's pretty heavy. Frazier, that's freaking pseudo god from Russia, dude. You can find one of their albums on Hell's Headbangers. Pseudo god, fucking sick black metal, and Francisco thinks it sounds like a typewriter. The old trigger drum, click, 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 click. I know exactly what he's talking about, and I'm sure everybody else knows too. But fuck it. Let's share some more shit. What we got here? Let's play our friends, our buddies, Tom and the crew. Some cardiac arrest live. This shit fucking destroys. That was freaking cardiac arrest. They got a new one, or will be coming out on Hell's Headbangers, but you can find their stuff too in the underground through all the regular distros. And we do have our first guest of the night. Let's add him to the stream. What's up, Chris Mesredeas?
Yo, how you doing, Carl?
Good, good. How you doing tonight?
Taking care of the house and kids, man. It's always something to do.
Oh yeah. Everything under control at the moment?
I get another dishwasher or fix the one I got.
Oh shit, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's
appliances are made to break anymore. They don't make them.
Oh yeah, of course. That's how they stay in business.
Yeah, they make them to throw them away. It's too much to pay to fix them, or you fix it yourself. I'll try to fix it myself. I'll give it a college try. Try to fix it myself. And if I can't,
I usually for like things that aren't too major, I go to YouTube and it usually guides me through, man. Once
exactly.
I get over my head, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting a new one or a professional in here.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I got a couple electronic friends too. They're pretty good with that stuff.
Oh, that's always nice.
Yeah, you know, when I was in school, when I was trying to learn trade, I was too busy
playing guitar.
No, not even. I wasn't at that level of it. I was tape trading with magazines and everything. I was in Catholic grade school and then Catholic high school for 2 years, and then I finally got the hell out of that mess.
Yeah.
When I got to public school, everything lifted, and that's when I started. This is when I started doing music. But I wanted to do electronics back in the day. My dad was he did security. He used to do wiring for warehouses, and he would do private homes too. Security.
Oh.
He would put alarms up, and he would put outside alarms, inside alarms, tripwires, all that stuff. My dad used to go up on the water towers, like in Philly. I think you've been here before, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of old factories that have water towers and stuff like that. My dad used to go up on those little water towers on top of the factories, and he would wire that crap up too. He did all that stuff.
Jeez.
So I was going to learn it with him, but it never happened. I was going to art school, because I wanted to draw. And then when that happened, girls became an interest and hang out with my friends, and it led into music.
Yeah.
So I just, never stuck up with the trade.
I know now, like my dad used to get after me, and I listened to him.
It's just we get older.
He was an engineer, my dad.
Right.
So he had a good trade under his belt.
You don't think about it when you're younger until you get your own house. When you get your own house, that's when you think about it, because now you got to take care of everything.
Yeah.
So it's just life, man.
That's how it is.
I got something to do. Something I got to do. That's it.
Well,
so I'm a little late getting on.
I got on late anyway. But since you're on, let's play a new Bloodstorm track. What do you say?
Yeah, whatever you want, man. Thanks for this. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, usually on the witching hour, I just play music, and then we come back and talk, and that's how it goes, All right, so let's play a new track from your new album.
Sure.
Without conviction, cruel and inhuman ambition. Embrace the curse. Pursue the fool's rage. Embrace the betrayal. Pursue what you've made.
All right, we're back. So that's off the album Cursedness of the Tender Witch. Did I say that right?
Cinder Witch. Cinder. Cinder Witch.
Cinder Witch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew I said that wrong after I said it.
That's
But here
okay.
it is. Here it is. You still have copies for sale, or are they
Yeah. I have a few. I'm nowhere near the seller like most people are. I'm kind of, I don't know, I guess if you see me and you happen to want one and I got it, that's when it seems to be kind of an order thing.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, I'm small potatoes.
No,
either get it from Cheryl or a couple distros, bought a couple from me, only small quantities. But I still have a few left from
there
me.
you go.
Anybody can just hit me up on Messenger. I do PayPal. That's just the easiest way for me to do it. Just go for PayPal.
When it came out, I went ahead and ordered it from Germany from Cheryl, and it was here like within a week.
Wow.
No, shipping wasn't much either. I guess we got a better deal with German shipping or something. I don't know, but anyway, it got here in a week, and it wasn't that bad to order it. So
cool. I'm glad.
I was a happy camper. It got here. I think it got here before a lot of people in the U.S. got it. I was like, whoa, because I got it right when it came out.
Yeah, but, she's good and reliable. That's why I like working with her, man. So no complaints. I'm just moving along. I mean, when I'm out of these copies, I'll see if you can get more.
Are you having any leeway into finding a live lineup for your shows?
No.
No? Yeah.
No. The drummer, that's the hardest part.
The drummer?
It's finding a drummer. Yeah, it's the hardest part to you remember how my brother played it all?
Yeah.
Frankie, my brother had he had a specific way of playing. He had a lot of hardcore and crossover thrash that he really, really liked, and he put that in a lot of the drumming in the Bloodstorm albums early on. He really did a lot of that stuff. Instead of like a lot of people just do a down up beat, down up. They would do up down up down. He would do a down up. And he said he got a lot of that from DRI and Excel and Crumbsuckers,
all
Broken
the good
Bones.
Stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Deviation and Project Conformity, a lot of stuff like that. But he used to practice playing Metal Church to debut. And he used to practice Darkness Descends, Exodus Bonded by Blood, Possessed not Seven Churches, Beyond the Gates. He didn't do Seven Churches, he did Beyond the Gates. Those albums I specifically remember him doing a lot. A couple times he did Exciter, and a lot of times he would always do Cro-Mags, Crumbsuckers, DRI, Corrosion Conformity. He would play those albums through on the drum kit.
And all those albums have good drummers too. Like they're all over.
Right. So he had a lot of that style in him. So when I played with only a couple times, but like when Tom got in the band with me, my crooning, Tom King got in there. It was me, Tom, and Chuck. Tom had to play my brother's parts a bit different at times. He tried to replicate my brother a lot. And it's like a guitar player. You have your touch, you just have it. When you're writing the songs and you're playing them, you have your touch on it. It's just that's what's in your organic code. That's that's what it is. And it's hard to replicate.
When we were in HOD, we went through drummers, and it was always hard because everybody. I mean, it sounds like it, but it's not like it, and I know exactly what you're saying. So you have to kind of even like play the songs in a new way because not the drummer plays it a certain way. I mean, like to most people won't know the difference, but as the musicians in the band, you'll know like, okay, this isn't the way, but whatever, I can deal with it. We'll make it work.
Yeah. I compensate. You know, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, the drummers,
Yeah.
they're it. I mean, if the drummer's not on, forget it. Then everything's a train wreck. There's nothing you can do about that. The drummer can't do it, man. They got to play within their means, and then you got to kind of adapt. I can adapt, but certain
No drummer,
songs
no show, man.
Yeah, but certain songs, trying to play them a bit differently, it's kind of like not really that. It's not enjoyable to do them live with comfort, because if the drumming style is different, I mean, I played with my brother for years, so I'm still used to him in a way, you know, especially like the older tunes.
I remember that. Like, how many albums did you do with him, man? Like 4 or 5?
Frank, Ancient Wraith of Ku was the last album. After that, he couldn't play.
Yeah.
He just couldn't do it no more, Carl. He things caught up to him, and he just couldn't do it no more. And Jimmy was having a hard time with things, and he couldn't really keep up and do things no more. He had to take care of his business.
Yeah.
It left me in shock, and then we got Tom, and that's what we did Syrian Storm. But it was a big gap between Syrian Storm and Ancient Wraith of Ku. So but we had Tom, and we were working with Thomas, and I was getting used to Tom, and Tom was getting used to me, you know. And I just think that's
Syrian Storm's a killer album too, though.
Yeah, well, see now my writing, the guitar writing and playing went to how Tom played. I kind of adapted to Tom because I got used to Tom. That's why I spent a lot of time between records, because me and Tom's, you know, and Chuck, we all wanted to play together for a while and jam and get used to how everybody is. I mean, I don't want to wing playing live. You know, you're getting online with people and you're video chatting and you're playing. It's just, I can't get my head around that, because I have to be in the room with people and really get the atmosphere of being around people. But you have to know. You kind of have to. To me, I'm the kind of person. If I know the personality, I know the personality of the playing. Does that make sense?
Yes. And you got to have chemistry. And it's hard to build chemistry over a Zoom call. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, could it work? Yeah. Would it be what I really want it to be 100%? No. No. It wouldn't be. And I'd rather not do it than, I don't want to be shit.
Fraser's asking if you would work with a drum machine.
No.
It don't look good live. Yeah, I hate how that looks.
It's a waste of time. Not for what I do. It's when I just doing Blaspherian, I envisioned it to be a band of you know, not just me but other members of an equal unit. I didn't want to be a solo artist, man. I never set out to really be a solo artist. In the beginning, when I stopped Gore Folk, I took a whole year to just kind of like get my spiritual aspect of things and realign myself and reset myself. Well, then I figured, I was like, okay, I want to start out and make the style, and I'm going to do it on my own. And I used the drum machine to write those 4 songs. After that, Frank was there. I had my brother.
Yeah.
I was very.
Why do you need that anymore? Yeah, I got a brother.
But I just wanted to do it so I can get used to myself at the time.
Well, I'm writing with a drum machine. That, I mean, I don't even think that's a big deal, you know, because you're writing, you know, you're just doing. But once you start rehearsing, this kind of, it's like a skeleton.
Right. It's not like having a person that can put in the fills or maybe change the beat up a bit when you're doing stuff. It's very simplistic. The Iron Flames of Battle demo is very simplistic. But that was basically written on the drum machine. And then Frank heard it and he's like, all right, I could do that. So he did what was on the drum machine, but added his own touch to it. But it's,
there you go.
You know, and that's how that demo came. And then we, you know, that part of Storm was, and it just grew. But I mean, not for what I want to do a Blaspherian. I don't want to be a soul. I didn't want, you know, recording is one thing, but live, I don't want to do that. I want to be with people. I want to be with people that will really like it and really get something out of it.
There's nothing like once, you know, you're playing with a band and it clicks and everybody clicks. That's a really fucking great feeling. And, you know,
it is.
It's hard to replicate, you know, but once you get it, it's like fucking rules.
Yeah, and you get a good partner with Mike.
Oh yeah, that's my brother.
I mean, you guys, how long you guys been playing together, you and Mike? And it's got to be over 20 years.
Oh, easily. On and off, probably since like 1990, 89, somewhere in there. Yeah.
Okay, so you're pushing 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that is history, man. That's history. How could you ever replace that kind of relationship and the playing right aspect,
Speaking of history, I unearthed some old footage. I believe it is Frazier from back in the day.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and play this and see if this was him or not. So let's see. Classic acts. Oh, Francisco says Frazier's the rent-a-cop. The rent-a-cop and build the beer. He ain't arrested none. Oh my goodness. Oh, Dan. Do you remember them?
I remember seeing the albums. I never had them. I never owned it. I don't remember hearing them. I seen it. I used to see it around. I seen a lot of albums more than I've actually owned.
Axe Nemesis is a classic San Antonio, I would say. Like here it was big. I mean, it had its little run on MTV and all that, but here there was actually, let me get it right, Motley Crue touring for Shout at the Devil, and Axe opened the show and Heaven played in the middle. It was a 3-show band. So that was like a super heavy metal show back in the day here in town. So yeah, Francisco says he's the cop. I think he's the biker. Frazier, you're gonna have to clear that up for us. But you are a rent-a-cop now, so but if that was
like he could be either one.
I know. But if that was you making out with girls through the gel, through the bars, I mean, you're legendary. You don't see that anymore, right? The Rock and Roll Rebel video, man, shit.
The guitars, I remember. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the guitars. And you know what? Prescriptor told me, I think that keyboardist whatever he is, guitar, keyboardist. He did a project
Yeah.
with him, or he helped him on something once. I was like, what? You know the guy from
It's
from Axe?
possible.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past Russ. You know,
Nope.
I wouldn't put it past it. You know, he finds these people. You know, he makes those things happen. I wouldn't be surprised, especially if he's living down in your parts.
Yeah.
Makes it that much easier.
I have a feeling they were like from Oklahoma. I'm just guessing. I could be wrong. But you know, let's get back into some good stuff. Not that that wasn't good, but how about we go way back? The quality of this isn't the greatest, but goddamn, this rules. I'm sure you're gonna agree when you see it. Check out some Dark Angel. Fuck yeah, classic Morbid. I was gonna say Morbid. Fucking hell, no. Dark Angel with Don on vocals.
Yeah,
I was
that's the voice of
85, I
Dark
believe.
Angel.
Yeah, I never really got into any of the other guys who came after him.
Rob Reinhardt. Leaf Scars is cool. I mean, I liked them, you know, but because I really wanted to like Dark Angel, I was disappointed at how Exodus turned out, and I really didn't want Dark Angel to fall down that route. I get lost in that goofy, silly Anthrax type of dorky thrash bullshit. And they didn't get that way. Exodus got that way, but they didn't.
No, Dark Angel still say. I mean, yeah, they didn't.
Yeah,
freaking get
they stayed
goofy
within
on
the thrash realm a lot better.
Yeah, they kept their thrash evil and heavy and dark.
It was just too long. In those days, it was too long in between albums. Today, today's look at me. It's taken me 3 years to get a fucking album out, and then before that, it was years too. But in those days, man, in the 80s, that decade, you couldn't take past like 2 years and not having a record. It was because there was so much coming out.
So much coming out, and they actually, making a career of, music. You had to keep your.
And the pocket was getting shorter because the international tape trade was getting more bigger. So the window was closing.
So you better get your music out. But it's too, like, look at the crowd back then. All up against the stage, piled
Nobody's
up.
Nobody's got their phones up in the air. There isn't 300 people like this.
All like spaced out. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't.
Yeah, it's just had a good time enjoying the music. That's what I remember. But things are just different. Things are just different. I'm glad I grew up when I did to enjoy the music the way that we did. So I'm glad for that, because the way I see it, and I'm sure you do too, it's a lot of that, what we just saw is kind of missing in the crowd. Just kind of is.
Yeah.
It seems like more people stand there and film, where they stand there with a chip on their shoulder, like, I'm too cool to be into all this in front of all. That's what it seems like to me. I could be wrong, but that's how I read it.
We in San Antonio, we still, get a pretty good crowd reaction like that. But I mean, you get a better performance from the band when the crowd's into it too. It's just,
sure.
It's kinetic energy, everybody's feeding off of it. So I mean, if you want to have a killer show, now would I suggest, my 50-year-old ass go up to the front and be crazy and type? Hell no. But if you're a kid, man, you should be having fun and knocking yourself out. That's what it's all about at those shows, man.
Yeah, now it's a one-up. Everybody's like, look at I'm at this show. I'm at this show.
Yeah. But,
go and enjoy the music. It's great. Seriously, go and enjoy the music and love the bands, whatever. But that whole weird, it's almost like weird bragging right, and it's not even a real good bragging right, because you're seeing a lot of bands that got like one member, and they're playing the good stuff, but it's really only one member with a lot of people. Oh, it's not the same. It's just not the same. It's just not.
No.
It's nice for younger people to get to enjoy it. It's hard for a person like me, because
even my friend Austin got let loose. That's the point of being there. Yeah,
Yeah, you have to, man. You got to enjoy the music for what it is. I mean, everybody's a critic anyway when they get home. It's just true. It's just true. It's what's going to happen. What nothing to do about it. People are like that.
Okay. Speaking of the old days, I'm gonna pull up a show from '89 from here in San Antonio. This is at our place. It was called the Showcase. It always had the touring bands coming through, and this is Sepultura when they came through for the first time when they were still good. Check this out.
Say 89?
Yeah, 89.
I hope everybody's enjoying the first Sepultura American tour. What about in the bar? Everything fine? Yeah? Alright, so let's get the free album. Rest in peace.
was some old
Wow.
Sepultura.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. '89. That was the first time they were around. It was the last time I saw them good.
Yeah. That was the
That's
best
how I
tour
looked at
score.
it too. We were excited to see them. We couldn't believe they were going to be in the Philadelphia area in '89. We were like, "Wow, really?"
Yeah.
So, like, me
Same
and all
here.
my friends, we all went and saw that. It was a great experience. But we were so like, where's like all the Morbid Vision songs at? They did
They only-
Troops of Doom. I remember when they did that, right? I
They
don't know if
did
they did this.
Antichrist
before.
here.
What's
Antichrist
that?
and they played Antichrist and Troops of Doom. But Troops of
They
Doom
did?
is kind of like it's on Schizophrenia re-recorded, and it's played a little different too.
See, here's the thing. When they played it up here, I don't know if they did it to you guys down there. When they were up here and they played it, Troops of Doom, you know that when it stops and the bass part comes in, it just does that. They stopped. It was the end of the song. We were like waiting for the end thrash to kick in, It didn't happen. We were like, the fuck? It's half the song. What happened? So. And then we hung out with them and everything here, and it was cool. They were
nice
Max
guys.
they were still in the Hellhammer and Venom and everything. They were still into that, but you could see the Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax, Slayer stars in their eyes when they got into America. You could see it.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember a couple of times seeing them on that tour. They had that gleam, like, oh, we're going to be, they're going to be
on our way.
like,
Yeah.
going to be the South America answer to the Big Four kind of thing, and that's what and all that other stuff went gone.
And that
I
sucks
just
because
never-
they were such a good. They did that style so good. Their death thrash style. I was pissed.
I liked it all after Beneath the Remains. After that, I just after that tour, I just lost faith in them. And then around then, everybody else was coming out. I mean,
there's only one version of Troops of Doom. There you go.
It's true. But think of it at the time from '89. A lot. It was to me '89. It was all about tape trading days. It was all about Fatal, Nuclear Death, and Nocturnus, and Necrovore still, and Pentagram from Chile, and all that stuff. Crematorium, and Cemetery, Grotesque, all that stuff. Like all the Scandinavian death metal, and the more underground Brazilian black thrash, the Sarcophago and the Mutilator and the Volcano and all that stuff.
All that stuff was coming up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was more of that. America, to me, it was, geez, everybody with the grunge garbage and the hip hop. That's all I fucking remember is grunge and hip hop for years. Grunge and hip hop, and I fucking hated it all. Hated it. But you know what's funny? A band like Motorhead just all the way through it.
Yeah.
All the way fucking that consistency right across the line. Beautiful.
I know I get hell from this from some of my metalhead friends, but I like some rap music and all that, but doesn't mean I'm like I'm not gonna fucking try to go and like throw that into my.
I'm not gonna be Eminem.
Yeah, or I'm not gonna try to make a rap metal band or something.
I know. To me, I was like, Anthrax did it and they made it crap. They introduced everybody to that garbage. Aerosmith and Anthrax, I consider the two culprits that ruined rock and heavy metal people in my area, in my neck of the woods growing up, because all the mainstream people were into Aerosmith with the Run DMC shit. They get into all that now, and then Anthrax with the Public Enemy and all that other garbage. It got all into that, and they were plugging all that into the thrash. Next thing you know, these thrash bands that weren't making it decided, hey, if we do what Anthrax did, maybe we'll be a little popular, get a commercial. And they went with that. They went on that, and it was just the absolute most fucking garbage thing ever. It was absolutely fucking boring and garbage.
It destroyed the American rock scene all the way from like rock to underground, Yeah, I know, I get it. Definitely underground survived, but like any chance of making the money that you used to be able to make and all that, like no. It just,
and you got to, I blame the industry and the bands and for the most part the fans too that fed into that. They fed into it. If you vote with your wallet, man. If you feed into that shit, they're just going to keep pumping it out.
Yep.
You can't be that fucking starving and accept garbage.
They're not
You just
gonna keep playing if they're not making money, you know. So if you would just
right.
support,
That's how I saw this country's narrative. It's all about that. And that's what it is. And then you let too many people get involved in the record label that they could tell you the difference between, you know, a Michael Jackson and Motorhead album. They just don't know. I mean, that's a pretty drastic thing, but you know what I'm saying? It's you have people fresh out of college that really don't know what they're doing in metal music. They're like marketing. They're doing business and credits and advertising credits, whatever, for their college. And they get in there and then they 5-alarm fuck-ups. They screw it all up. That's why tape trading was the way to go. 89, 90, 91. It was all, that was, to me, in my opinion, that kept things more alive. And I appreciated everything even better after that. And it picked up. And then we all picked up. We thrived from it, all of us. Thrived again from it. We all did. We all thrived again from it. And it's great. I mean, that's just the way things are. I know we're not the only people that go through this stuff, but when you see it live it, we all have a story to tell. We all have a story to tell. Yeah.
We got another guest in here. Who can it be? Drum roll. I'm not going to do it. Here we go. Francisco.
Oh, hey, man.
Good to be here on Friday night.
We're swapping shows.
Witching hour.
The witching hour.
There's no
swapping shows, man.
Hell yeah.
Instead of being on jamming all out badass for one with the Necron.
The Necron hour.
I'll let him worry about the internet connection.
You can just talk and take a break now.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. Like I'm ready for a break now. I'll be back. No.
Nice to see you.
Fraser, I sent you a
likewise.
link if you want to hop on and do your thing, but unless Francisco don't want you on, then you're not coming on. So
who's that, Fraser?
Yeah, I sent him a link.
No, fuck that.
Okay, sorry, Fraser. Links.
He's security guard. Is that what he does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he in like the? Is he like in a big place doing security, or is it? I forgot.
He's in the county courthouse.
Oh, is that where he's at? Okay.
Yeah.
Geez, that must be a lot of fun.
I mean, he does nothing. He acts like he does stuff. He doesn't do shit. All he does is stand around and take his shoes off whenever he pleases.
Yes, and pulls dildos and purses and shit.
He doesn't do shit. He doesn't do shit.
As long as you don't have scallops.
Shit.
But he's made a couple TV appearances, hasn't he? I mean, he's in the background looking like he knows what he's doing and shit.
Yeah, anytime there's anytime there's any kind of action at the courthouse, the local news will show up, and there's like videos of him just trying to walk in the background, and it's
like when
maybe
the
he'll be on
cops
duty one day.
Yeah, you need to go stand over there.
Maybe he'll be on Judge Judy.
I would love
He'd
that.
be in the courtroom with her.
I would love to see her rip him apart.
And you know what? It probably wouldn't even faze him. He wouldn't even care.
No, he wouldn't. It'd
be kind of fun just to see him standing there. You know what I mean? Like one of the somewhere's in the room. When she's giving people the business.
Exactly. Or he could be the bailiff.
That'd be kind of fun. He can hand the paperwork to her. Here you go, Judge. Yeah.
He's like, what was the bailiff on Night Court?
Bird.
What was his name again?
Bert. I think it was Bert.
Oh yeah.
The big black guy with the shades, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Two-tone shades, Bert.
Wait,
he just sat there with one expression.
What did Bull do? I thought Bull was I'm talking about Night Court.
Yeah, that's Night Court. Bull was Night Court.
I'm sorry.
Bull.
Richard Mull, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that who it was?
It was
the
Bull.
big guy with the shaved head.
Right? Yep. Yeah, he was great. Marky Post, man.
Marky Post.
I'm getting
yeah.
Dog. Francisco, don't be a puss. I'm sure you can.
I'm getting it all I got. Dog.
There you go. See? Translation. Get on her, Fraser. Don't be a puss.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, but yeah, man, no, it's cool. It's cool to be just here, hanging out, and
there's nothing else going on at the moment, right?
Oh, well, I mean, I got a show
guys?
tomorrow.
Oh yeah. we'll talk about that. But let me I found out this was one if I can fucking find it, one of Fraser's first toys when he was a kid. Check this out. It's very interesting.
Here's Milky, the marvelous milking cow. It's fun to milk her, gonna do it right now. She drinks the water when we pump her tail. She's raising her head, it's milking time now. Her pretend milk is a feeling the pail.
She drinks water. I just pretend milk.
Milky, the marvelous milking cow. Milky, the marvelous milking cow with pretend milk tablets. She's from Kenner.
I remember that.
Milky the cow.
Wow.
Did you have one of those, Fraser? Come on, don't be a puss. Oh, he says, give me a few minutes. So he's gonna hop on. There you
He
go.
sucked the milk off the otters and shit. I just said
Gross.
otters. I was trying to make a funny and I fucked up.
Do you guys remember when Tom Green did that shit? He was
Yes.
milking the cow and he was sucking on the nipple of the cow.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Tom Green, what a character that was.
That guy looked like he was absolutely, a couple bottles short. He looked like he was having problems, man. He never looked like he was totally there. Didn't he? That expression.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of blank. Kind of blank. Yep.
It was perfect for what he did. It was perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. That guy was. I mean, he was out there, but he was pretty innovative with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people doing now what he was doing.
Okay,
20
I
years
got
ago or whatever.
another one here. This is
Uh-oh.
when Fraser, whenever he gets married, I have a feeling. I don't know why I'm picking on Fraser. I'm sorry, but I have a feeling this is how
Yeah. There.
Easy target.
he's gonna get mad.
He's making himself available.
It's all love, Fraser.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's your coffee again. The desk sergeant at the station makes better coffee than this.
Ed, really?
Oh wow.
Sorry, honey. Your coffee tastes terrible.
Mr. McGregor, please help me.
Carol, what's the matter?
My coffee. Ed says he gets better coffee at the police station.
Why not try new instant Folgers?
Instant Folgers?
No, I said new instant Folgers, Carol. Tastes good as fresh pert, because it's made from fresh pert coffee. Then they actually turn that fresh pert coffee into new instant Folgers.
Tastes good as fresh perk because it is. Fresh perk. Mr. McGregor, I'll try it.
Hey, the Sarge never made coffee like this.
It's new instant Folgers. Tastes good as fresh perk.
I like it better.
Try new instant Folgers. Tastes good as fresh perked because it is.
This coffee's terrible. I could imagine me telling that to Yvonne.
At
I'm
first,
surprised.
I thought that was Anthony Perkins at first.
Yeah,
First,
kinda, yeah.
3 or 4 seconds. That's what I thought that was.
I was surprised he didn't slap the shit out of her too. Jesus Christ.
That's the uncensored version,
Like-
I'm sure.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
Throwing it on the ground, making a big scene. No. All right, we got to stop.
Elbow dropping her and shit. Giving her elbow drops.
Exactly.
Well, and he's
Ric
he's
Flair
a cop,
elbow
so
drops.
he's going to get away
Drop.
with it anyway. So nothing's going to happen. All right, let's play some freaking metal here. Dun, dun, dun. You
What are
guys
you
like?
lining up?
I'm going to put in some Oranor, some live stuff.
Okay.
Here we go.
A surprise to all of us. It's called Fighting for Hell.
that band. I also
Yeah,
like
they were.
Rooney's
they were
wearing a
always
hide
my
shirt too,
favorites.
so it's a little.
I still have their. I still have their first. I think the first thing they put out was an EP.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dreams Like that.
Dreams Like Deserts. I like that.
That's
one.
it. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yep.
We got trouble now.
Why?
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh no. All right.
Are you in night court now, Frazier?
Yeah.
Let me know if you're running the Marquee Post.
Hell yeah, I used to watch that show.
I watched it for her.
Hell yeah. She
All
passed
right.
away, right?
I think she did. A couple
shit.
years ago. It's a shame. Another good one gone.
Yeah, you heard about the guy from Nazareth passed away?
Yeah. And as usual, everybody's an ordained minister and priest that gets on there to soapbox about how much of a wonderful influence they've been in their life and et cetera, which it seems like whenever somebody passes, that's either an actor or a musician, everybody acts like they're related to them.
Oh yeah. I know what you're
It's one
saying.
soapbox to say that it's listen, it's nice to give homage and respect. It is. It's nice. That's all cool. But some people, man, it's stop running. It's like they run for office when they get up there and they start doing that shit. It's like stop running for office.
Yeah.
Just I mean, enjoy the memories of these people. They're great and all that. Enjoy the memories. Don't sit there and
Well, a lot of people now kind of somehow magically make it about themselves when they're doing
yes.
it. I'm like,
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm
Yep.
getting at. It's all about it. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta plug this show coming up later on the Frazier Network because you're paying me a bunch of. Check this out. Frazier's running this.
Tonight, right after Animal House, Eric Estrada and Howard Heston
Ah!
meet the young girls
Hi.
of every man's fantasy.
I'll just knock you dead.
Shit.
Oh,
Fairchild,
yeah.
Linda Carter, Kathy
Oh,
Cosby, Victoria
Wonder Woman.
Principal, and
Oh, my
much
God.
more.
Charlie's Angel.
They're the
Yep.
sexiest super ladies on the scene. They're the women who rate a 10 later tonight.
Yeah, I would say that. I said they're all
Women who
10.
rated 10. Yeah. I think that's a little
Wow.
quickly incorrect for today's, but fuck
Wow.
Hey, Chris, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
I asked you earlier, I don't know if you like this band.
I can't really see it, Frazier. Can
Yeah,
you kind of
Frazier's
the light
wearing-
shining?
Wrathchild America.
I heard of them. I know about them. I really don't know them. I know the
Okay.
name.
That's
You know,
all they
I-
did a couple albums out. This one was hard to get. This was the second album and shit, man. I've got it on the
There's a-
Amazon.
There's a lot. I mean, I heard 90% of the things I've heard of, and I at least seen the album covers, but a lot of them I don't hear. Like half of them I probably hear, and then some things just stick with me and some things don't.
We're not talking about no Wrathchild America. Let's play some Nunslaughter.
Wait. Let me guess. Oh, never mind.
I'll let you start. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Wrathchild America. Are they? I'm trying to in my head. You correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm just trying to get the gist. Are they like a Los Angeles or a California based band?
They're from I think I looked them up. Virginia, I think. Somewhere in
They're
America.
from Virginia. They're on the
They're
East
like-
Coast.
I think.
like-
I'm not positive.
Lightweight thrash, right? Like not really heavy.
Well,
but-
I thought they were more kind of like that Guns N' Roses meets a Metallica sort of
There's that
style
groove-
with that
groove
Pantera,
style to
that
it.
early Pantera before they got all respect and all that shit. I thought they
I
were
saw
like
they
that.
did two albums. Wrathchild
Are they
America.
kind of like in that kind of field or that kind of?
I think so.
No, I thought they were a little more
No?
thrashy.
Thrashy, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
see,
nothing-
that's what I mean. I really don't know them. The name I know. I don't know. You know the sound.
But let's get through this video. Let's play some Nunslaughter real quick.
All right, go for it.
I am dead, that is me.
Oh yeah, I like Nunslaughter. Do you like Nunslaughter, Chris?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I like them. I don't. They have a lot of releases, don't they? Have like a lot of.
They have like 4 studio albums by a lot of splits. Sorry.
I've always.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's like they have more like EPs and demos and 7-inches than they do actual records, don't they?
Yeah.
Is that about right? Because all the years I've known them when Mitch was alive, when Jim was alive, doing it with on. I've always known that it was always small increments of things released all the time. It wasn't really like big releases. It's like, nah, it's cool. It's all good. No, it's all good.
Yeah. I always like
Jim
has
fun.
like a short punky edge to it. Their songs,
that's the thing of it. It's more. I prefer that more than everybody doing the same, like Satan with the beer can bazooka kind of thing all the time. That's all good and stuff, but there's an awful lot of them. There's way many of them. There just is. There's so many of that.
There's an over-exaggeration of war metal.
It is. It's like, damn,
it has a lot of albums.
Some of it just gets lost in the sauce if you hear like 30 of them at a time. It's tough, because the internet, everything's so available, so easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. I give everything a listen when I get it. But you're talking to a guy. I'm still stuck in the fucking 60s and 70s.
There you go.
I mean, it's nothing wrong. That's just how I am. And the reason why I do that, the reason why I do that kind of stuff is so I don't get bored of how things are. That's really why I listen to a lot of classic rock and things like that. And I'll sit and listen to Carole King and stuff because I don't want to get totally bored with everything that's coming out because there's so much at so many times. When you go to something that's like a nice soothing evening of listening, and then you go to something I like it because it pulls me right back into what I like. If that makes sense, I don't know, but for me, it keeps my interest.
Makes sense, brother.
It keeps the demographic and the contrast at a very exciting level for me. That's why I put all that in. Yeah. Yep.
Whoa.
Feel the earth move.
So far away.
Yep. And you know what's funny? James Taylor had her and Carly Simon. What a lucky motherfucker. I would have liked to have had them back in the day.
One?
I'd like to give them a try. Shit, I wish I had Tina Turner back in the day. She would give you a fucking ride, right? Oh my God.
I didn't control that one either.
Tina back in the day.
Do you mean you had her, like your pimp?
Well,
oh no, maybe that was a different lady.
I wouldn't mind if she rode me back in those days. What, 73, 71? Shit. That kind of energy? Shit.
What's up, people?
That'd be fun.
What's up, Roy? How you
How's
doing?
it going? Hey, ugly.
I'm just having fun, fellas. Having fun.
Freak you.
Fucking ugly English.
You fucking blonde-headed bitch.
Blonde-headed? What the hell?
Blonde-headed or bald-headed? Because I'm a little bald.
I'm bald-headed too, man. What the hell?
How's it going now?
All right.
Susie Quattro.
Yeah, man. Thanks. That's it.
You guys know.
That's one Chris probably won't mind doing.
You guys know, just set Chris off. Just 2 words.
Yeah, I love her.
2 words.
Nah, what are you gonna do, man? Listen, I've been made fun of for a lot of things I like. It doesn't bother me one thing at all.
Hey, I like hard rock shit too, man. Like Fantagraph.
Listen to fucking rap. Everyone is like, what the fuck?
Speaking of that, did you ever have like a really like weird crush on somebody that's totally not even kind of somebody that you would even really look at in every day, but you just had this weird crush on a celebrity that just doesn't.
Soleil Moon Frye when she grew up.
Who?
Soleil Moon Frye. Punky Brewster.
Oh, Punky Brewster.
Hell yeah, she has some big old tatas.
Frazier.
I said tatas.
Who was yours, Frazier? Who was your off-the-wall crush when you were?
All of them.
I like Cheryl Ladd.
I watch Punky Brewster.
That's not a crazy crush. That's a logical one.
That's an Wonder Woman, Linda Carter.
Oh my
Okay,
God!
I'll give
You're
you that.
Aunt
Linda
Bee.
Carter.
Yeah,
You're
I'll give you
picking
that.
top 10s. You're picking prime.
Fraser.
Obviously,
I'm,
Bill
look,
Derek.
I'm trying to think something that's really kind of
You're
off
going
the cuff,
outside the
like,
box. Yeah.
yeah.
I know.
He's ever
I know.
weird
I know who
attractive.
Fraser. I know who Fraser liked.
Who?
Aunt B. Aunt B.
Nell Carter.
Aunt B.
Aunt B?
Oh,
Okay, I want some granny. I want,
the golden
I
girl.
want some granny.
Aunt B from
Okay, who's your crush, Francisco?
Yeah.
you.
You.
Ah. Now that's off the beaten track right there. What about you, Carl?
Nah,
From back in the day, I
Yeah.
was shot high, dude. I never went from off. I like fucking.
Like,
Agent
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Barbeau
just a
and
celebrity or somebody in music or something that was just like not in your scene, but you were like, damn, I can't take my eyes off of her when I
But
see
you
her.
know, I'll
Jesus.
tell you something that's fucking weird. When I was a little kid, I used to have a fucking crush on Penny from Lost in Space. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Penny from Lost in Space. Yeah, it makes sense because it's something that you watch and you identify with the characters in a sense. So it's makes sense.
That was fucking
You know,
funny.
I had two weird ones. I don't know if they're that weird, but I have a thing for D-Light. I had a thing for her.
Oh,
The
yeah.
rapper?
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
D-Light.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
couldn't
she's
take my
cool,
eyes
man.
off of that girl. I couldn't take my eyes off of her. And that crazy suit, that
Left
that
Eye, she
tight suit,
burned down
that
a
with
man's
all the
house.
I just when she does that snake way, I'm just like, oh my God. There was something about her. I had to watch her. Her
Hey,
and I had a
Francisco.
weird thing for what's her name? Linda Perry from Four Non-Blondes. I just couldn't stop looking at her.
We gotta talk about this for Francisco though, because tomorrow in Houston,
Oh, yeah.
Big in store.
yeah,
And a show.
and
Oh,
show
that's
first.
tomorrow for you guys?
Hell yeah.
Look at that show, man.
It's
Is
Yeah.
it in the store?
Black Jackal.
No. Well, I'm having
and
a
here's
live
his
stream.
flyer. This is for
I'm having a live stream at the show. The bands, there's supposed to be members of the bands coming in and kind of like.
Oh,
the
I
in-store
see.
days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then
Yeah,
they're all
yeah,
gonna
that's
play.
cool.
Those
JD,
were awesome,
been on.
bro. That last one was
Don't be-
awesome, Francisco.
Yeah, dude.
Everything was
fun.
good about it except Frazier.
Hell, whatever, Francis. I mean, Roy.
But,
Whoever you are.
but yeah, man. Anybody?
He was like
anybody
in the
Houston,
camera
you
angle
need to-
of like the store, which kind of ruined it. You know what I'm saying?
But we
Don't
got to
be
see how many
jealous.
months long he was. That was funny.
He totally hogged up the camera.
I can't
Yeah.
help it, man.
Yeah, and don't give Frazier the good camera next time. He was
Yeah,
all nice
yeah,
and
you
clear,
gotta
and
really
yours
get
was
Hey,
that
why
up.
y'all be mean
I
on Uncle
know.
Frazier,
The
man?
end of the podcast,
'Cause you
the
weren't
end of the
on-
live
you weren't
stream, like
talking.
your video
Yeah.
got real clear and good.
But I will be if I can, I will be. Roy was kind enough to send me some Necro Harmonic like merch, so I'm going to be giving stuff out to people that show up. Also, Aaron from Go Throne's going to be there. Oscar Ceremonium sent me some stuff.
Damn.
So it's cool, man.
We want to
Frazier has-
support Sound Exchange. That's why
Yeah,
and I support mom and pop
yeah.
brick and mortar spots, record
Actually,
labels,
Sound Exchange just got that Disman like restocked again. I saw it was in today,
Yeah.
so you need to get. Frazier bought it, but he didn't get it from there. I don't think.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
You got
Okay,
it. Oh, cool.
Why aren't you getting it from me or Bill? The fuck?
He's old school. He likes to go to
Frazier
the store
only
and buy
buys-
shit.
Yeah, I know.
He
I
only
saw
buys stuff at stores.
Kurt saying, Frazier's been in here for 3 hours. He won't shut up about that goddamn Warlock CD or whatever band it was.
Yeah.
He's not going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah,
Well,
Kevin's
lucky
gonna
him.
be there. Dude, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try real hard to get Kevin Bacos on camera, but that guy's legendary Houston guy, artist. I mention it all the time, but yeah, he did the artwork for Dealing With It. He did fucking Verbal Abuse. He did all that shit. So
Sick.
I'm gonna try to get him on for a minute. He's gonna be there, manning the store. So.
And
But
you
yeah,
guys
man, everybody come
people
on
know
out.
too, like at Sound Exchange, I found out that like I did a generic search of Merciless Savagery record, and I don't support nuclear war now directly, so I ordered the stuff from Sound Exchange instead.
Oh,
and I went to their Facebook page. I messaged them. I said, "Hey, I want to buy this record." They gave me a price, and then the thing was here within a week. So they do a mail order too.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, he does.
They get you whatever.
First time for me to order from
has-
Sound Exchange.
Yeah, dude, you can do whatever. So we'll be live, man. Tune in tomorrow, 2:00 Texas time, 3:00 for you
Let me
guys
show the
on
flyer
on the East
again.
Coast. Yeah, it's gonna
2
be
p.m.
badass.
to
And then
4
all those,
p.m.
yeah, and then the bands are gonna be playing down the road. It's Imprecation's kind of record release. The new album just came out, right? So actually, Dave is supposed to bring some records to the store. So if you're gonna go to the show, you can buy it at the store. And then not have to carry it around at the show. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah,
That's smart.
sucks carrying a record around at a show all night.
And exactly, and they'll sign it for you or whatever, you know. So
is every band gonna show up? Have you confirmed or?
Well, they're
Roughly
supposed
tentative.
to be people. Yeah, there's supposed to be somebody from each band there.
Oh,
but you know,
JD, don't all be a puss. Don't show up late.
Scheduled to appear. You know, that kind of thing. But yeah, man, it's cool. Like I said, I wanted to do I talked to Dave from Imprecation. I said, hey, let's try to do something like the old days when it was like a band would come into town and they would have an in-store appearance,
A record
right?
signing. That's cool.
Yeah.
It makes it a bit more interesting, you know, something else extra for the show too.
It's extra for everybody,
exactly.
bro. It's extra
exactly.
And it's extra.
It's an
for
event.
store.
Yeah.
It's extra for.
It's more enthusiasm when you do that.
It's
Right.
extra for the fans. It's extra for. There's so many pluses there.
Yeah, because you know, if you want to talk to a band at a show, it's loud,
It's harder.
and all this other stuff. So
Right.
come hang out, and if you have any questions for the bands, just ask them there.
There you go.
You know, I paid for one of them meet and greet packages when Hellion did a tour a couple years ago. They were out on the road for the first time. And I paid like $50 or $55 for their meet and greet things. I wanted to talk to Ann Boylan for a little bit about new Renaissance records and all that stuff, you know?
Okay.
So I paid for that, and lo and behold, they didn't even have anything set up there for that. They were out hanging out with everybody free of charge.
Like,
and the guy that set up, I was like, I paid all this extra money to, you know, just spend a little time to talk, because that's what it's supposed to be, like a select group of people that, you know, paid for this thing. And
yeah,
I was like, can I get compensated for this? And they look at you like you're fucking purple with fucking 6 heads and shit, you know? It's just like,
yeah, you're like, can I get my money back?
Advertise for a meet and greet, you know. Yeah, I mean, you advertise for this special package to hang out and talk and be in a room with a select amount of people. There's only so many passes they sold. I bought one of the passes. I'm like, well, what fucking good is that, you know? But, I mean, I like them. They're great, the meet and greet. But, yeah, I was like, damn, man, I'll never pay for a meet and greet thing ever again, man. Unless it's like
this one
meeting Arnold Schwarzenegger or something, forget it.
In the horror convention situation, they used to go to a horror convention, and they would have like these actors from like Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street, and then like you can go up and buy a photo, and then they would sign it for you, take a picture with you. It was like $20. Now it's like $90.
Money grab.
Well,
no problem, brother. Storm of Steel.
I'll have a horror celebrity there, Fraser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron, are you saying you got questions for Black Jackal? I'm sure fucking Kyle will be there. He's like the main guy. I'm sure he'll show up.
Yeah, because Dave told me to talk to all the bands, so
there you go.
Tomorrow, Aaron, I'm gonna have one of Aaron's new release guys on my show is gonna come on, and we're gonna play some music. Voracious. I don't want to say the name wrong.
Oh, Vacuous.
Put out a new cassette. Vacuous
Depths or something like that.
Vacuous Steps is going to be
they're going to come out on your channel?
Yeah, they're going to come on tomorrow a little bit.
Fucking metal.
And then I'm going to be showing some clips from some of the shows that I went to the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it was.
Oh, fucking cool.
I saw a picture of you and Hefner. Yeah, Heftmeister.
Yeah, it was with the Hef. I saw the Hef. I saw Dave. Introduced myself to Dave's girl, even. Yeah, man. Texas was repping.
Yeah, you know what? Speak of the devil, let's check this out real quick because you're gonna recognize it.
Texas repping.
Good day.
In the best tradition for the Sadat, the next one from the first LP,
On the show, right?
the only LP, Pounding Halls of Shrapnel.
Big pimpin'.
Yep.
I missed
Who was
their
that?
set. I only caught
That
the last
was
song.
that was off the Cruelty from Houston, Texas. But they were playing in New York, right, Roy? That was from that
Yeah, I
show.
walked in on them, their set right at the end. They're like, "Good night." I'm like, "Fuck."
Oh, damn.
Yeah. But I
Yeah,
mean,
they're high
obviously,
energy,
I
man.
was hanging out with Dave, and I got the best compliment of the night that night. Okay, Dave took me aside and he said, "You know what? 13 or 14 years ago, I had a tape trading party with Francisco, and I got like 9 or 10 or 11 tapes off him, tape full of demos." And he goes, "I know those were all from you, bro."
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was really cool, man. Like that meant a lot to me, dude. When I left,
Yeah.
that felt good, bro.
Yeah, Roy and I used to trade, and he came. Remember, he was at the house, and he just took like a handful of them. I said, "Yeah, dude, go ahead, whatever you dig, you know."
Yeah.
So
I saw you showing those Dr. Shrinker demos and all those.
yeah, all that stuff. I
important
got all that
stuff.
stuff from you, Dr. Shrinker.
Dr. Shrinker. Fucking
Funebre,
Yeah.
fucking general surgery, fucking
Yeah.
just good.
Oh, the
shit,
classics.
All the
That's
old
what's up.
demo
Yeah.
days, demo trading, tape
Yeah.
trading.
Yeah, like fucking pentagram rehearsals and shit.
Yeah,
stuff
man.
like that.
Fucking A, dude. There's like an
Hell yeah.
unreleased track in those, you know?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
fucking sick.
Yeah, I still have all those tapes.
Yeah. I mean, that's where I go back to my tapes all the time, man.
Yeah.
Like I constantly Necroharmonic is based on my tape collection, literally. You know what I mean? I think it is, you know? I mean, occasionally we have a newer band, like the new Disma or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or some
But
upcoming
usually-
stuff I might be doing with Chris Gamble over there. But anyway, occasionally
Whoa,
on,
little-
Star
or with
Things.
Francisco over there. Anyway, so occasionally we usually go back to the all the I go back to my own demos basically, and hopefully I feel like that when I
you reach out to the bands and like say, hey, I want to put this out.
and when I feel like when I put it out, that other fans get to hear it, maybe for the first time.
I will say this, and I've said it before, and I'll keep saying
Nice.
it again. Roy was one of the first people that I can remember that was saying, "Hey, I want to reissue these Autopsy demos on CD or whatever." Nobody else was doing that shit.
No.
You know why? Because nobody had the fucking tapes.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's probably
You know what I mean?
Or
So,
they like for me, it was a little beyond that too. It was either they didn't have the tapes, but like Autopsy stayed at my house, so like they were my friends. You know
That's
what I mean?
a connection. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
not
So they
business
in
deal.
1993, before they kicked off their Incantation tour with Vital Remains and Morgue and Brad and everything, they came a little early, and then they had a camper. And John McEntee hooked them up with me because they were like, well, he could hang out with me or be by my house, or it could be by Roy and the weed. And Autopsy obviously are famous for smoking weed,
Yeah.
right?
So that's a no-brainer.
well,
Yeah, so
but
yeah,
I will
that's
say
what we
I will
did,
say,
and
yeah, you were one of the first ones that I could remember, and like then all of a sudden it became like.
it became a
Kinda
thing, right? All these
thing-
record labels
became a
like
thing to do,
wanted to
yeah.
reissue, and so the problem is like they don't do it right. A lot of them, they
Right.
or they're like I saw a record label asking for the material that he was going to put out on his Facebook page. Now, excuse me, I'm sorry, but if you don't have the material of the band you're going to put out, why the fuck you even putting it out, bro? You know what I mean?
Hey, can someone give me this?
Yeah,
That's
can
just
I
weird.
can you guys supply me the demos that I'm going to release for this band that I already made an announcement for?
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, Roy.
you're well. The first thing you ever did was actually a cassette thing with Chris.
Oh, that's correct. Yeah, the first release that I ever put out was a distribution of the Agoraphobia Morbidius Pathology cassette. And what I was trying to do with
blushing
was Chris or Alex or somebody, they passed me off their mail because those guys were broke motherfuckers. They realized I wanted to reach out to other people in other countries, and they were like, basically, here's a copy of our demo cover, master, back and front, and I duped up the tapes. You know what I mean? And then I reached out to whoever, some of the fans that had written with Gorephobia. That was it. And for me, I did the same thing with John McEntee also. So for me, it helped me make additional connections beyond Metal Forces or a fanzine or something, you know? Yeah. I was addicted to it, obviously. I'm still addicted to it because I'm into the band thing, everything.
That's what ruled back then too, because if you wrote to the bands and you got to know the band, of course they were going to see you in the right direction to all the other bands doing the cool shit that everybody, liked. And it was just a network like that.
Yeah, it wasn't just bands either. It was video traders. It was tape traders. It was people that wrote fanzines. It was just straight up fans,
Just maniacs for metal, underground metal back then.
Yeah, it was cool.
I got a question for you, Roy. Two questions. What band would you like to put out you haven't put out yet?
Necrovore would be number one. And then, if I would go deep, I already asked the band that I want to put out the Immolation demos. Now,
Stepping on Angels?
Basically, and the, whatever additional Immolation that maybe I have in my own little archive that no one heard, So,
I actually have the CD of that, man. Stepping on Angels.
But I got some unreleased Immolation that nobody has too. It's not a demo, but
yeah.
I would like to get a nickel harmonic version of the Immolation demos.
Yeah, so if you ask for my two, those would be the two. Now I corresponded with both bands about these things too, as well.
Yeah.
For some reason, I didn't really follow through too hard with the John Duplache, because I kind of noticed that he, I don't know, just didn't seem like he was, I don't know, as into it. Now Immolation, I know, they're friends of mine.
Yeah.
They contemplated it. This was about 4 years ago, maybe only. They contemplated it, talked with each other, and then they came back and they said, "You know what, Roy, we're gonna have to decline only because we don't own a lot of our own stuff. We're on all these record labels, so we want to put this out and we own this stuff." So they said beyond the Skyon CD they got when they gave out Skyons or whatever.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Between that and demos and the early stuff, that's the stuff that Immolation still have their own rights to. And so that was the reason why they didn't do it. And then Alex had told me, like a couple months later, he said, I was talking to Ross, and Ross said that if they were gonna ever fucking do it, it would be with you. So I was like, that was cool, man.
Well, that's a good sign then.
What do you think about Vic Records?
A good, underground label. There's a lot of competition in the underground label scene. I'll tell you that right now. So as far as trying to, maybe reach out to bands and put out those old bands. See, everything I did was generic. So I liked Autopsy. I said, hey, can I put the demos out?
I got both, two of them.
But now you have entire record labels that basically go and try to search out old bands and put out their stuff. They weren't into them. They weren't friends with them. You know what I mean? So
there's no special connection there.
Yeah. So it's a little bit different for me. I'm not saying the guy from Vic Records does that. I saw he did start with all Netherlands bands. So obviously he started with his friends, just like I did. As time went on, I saw he put out like Carbonized, stuff like that.
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah, and I even spoke with Carbonized about putting out their stuff, Lars. So it's at the time maybe they were not feeling it or not caring about it. And then as time went on, they decided, well, yeah, we'll do this, So yeah, man, I hope that answered your question.
All right, we're gonna jump back into the jams real quick. I want to play some. You guys brought these folks up earlier. We're gonna play "Merciless Savagery" from Houston.
Cool.
Track from them.
Tonight
You know what's so crazy about this album? This came out real quick, man.
Sure did.
It came out in 3 months. And
I don't know if this will show up,
like
but
a year.
I got the Doo-Doo Brown version too, so.
Oh, I like you, Brown.
Very cool record.
Somebody else that gave a shout out to that was putting stuff out, and it's actually Roy's buddy too, Jim Stanek. Would put out cool stuff, including the Blood Spill.
Oh, I have that CD
demo and stuff like that. Nobody asked you.
Got that, friend? Got that,
F you,
Fraser.
Yeah. So Jim was always doing cool stuff.
Sam Hain Records, Desecration of God Records, TOG.
Exactly. Yep. He was even kind enough to put out some of my stuff, which is crazy.
Oh.
Religious Torment, right?
Sacrilegious Torment and Thy Feeble Savior.
Jeff is playing with Hellbitch next Saturday too. Cool.
Hey Roy,
what's Jeff?
When's that Dismal vinyl coming out? I mean, I'm not.
It's in like the deposits in, you know. So like the vinyl, obviously Francisco just had a 7-inch put out. So the vinyl situation, it takes forever. Dude.
I mean, okay, I know you don't like the guy, but how the hell does this guy get his vinyl fucking 3 months, man?
Paying extra.
He must have.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a sweetheart deal with a place and you're like, hey, I'm gonna put out 10 fucking releases a fucking month. I mean, they're gonna push you to the front, obviously.
He puts out a lot of vinyl.
Yeah.
So that would be a reason, you know.
I tripped out. I said, "What the hell, man? I thought it was supposed to take a year to get this vinyl." But
I mean, rich kids in the scene. That's all I could say.
Here we go.
Okay, let me ask you. Okay, Roy, you deal with vinyl and shit. How much does it cost to put a vinyl out? Like say 1,000 vinyls.
It depends on the variation of what the cover is going to be. Is it a single slip? Does it have an insert? So there's all that. Then beyond that, even the way it's printed, it could have a fucking silver logo. So you're going to pay an extra for that. So there's that. Next, you have the actual plating and mastering, which are usually kind of a set price, somewhere between $400 and $600 per side. Then you have the center labels, which is like about $120 for 1,000. And then on top of that, you have the actual record. So then if it's on black vinyl, it's one price. If it's on some swirly ass vinyl, it's on another price. Mm-hmm. If it's really one of those ridiculous ice cream looking ones you see nowadays, then it's a really high price. If it's got blood in it, like a fucking Friday the 13th one, it's a fucking ridiculous price, you know? So I mean,
people
the price
pay for that kind of shit, man.
Yeah, the prices vary between what you're looking for. You know, if it's a single slip vinyl record, black vinyl only, nowadays probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like $4,000 minimum.
4,000?
For 1,000. I'm saying rock minimum, dude, at the shittiest fucking place too. So, and the thing is,
Fraser he likes complaining about stuff. The cost of stuff that he'll never buy.
Right. No, hey, I used to collect vinyl. I just collect CDs, man.
Well, listen, there's nothing. I mean,
you used to collect CDs. You still do.
That's what I meant.
Collect CDs, you're limiting yourself from music because basically, if you don't collect demos, if you don't collect records as well as CDs, then you actually are cutting yourself off from a bunch of discography shit of certain bands. Mm-hmm.
But a lot of labels like you putting out compilations and stuff like that. Right. And like Vic Records and shit, like tomorrow.
So if you go to them, they end up handling your ass in the long run. I get you.
Are you sponsored by Vic?
I know,
Records?
yeah.
You've them like 20 times already.
Yeah,
I'm picking up like tomorrow. I'm picking up Destruction compilation coming out.
Yeah, nobody asked.
Hey Fraser, we gotta take a commercial break. Give it a second.
This man needs help. His baby mama put him out and he ain't got no furniture.
Let him have it.
Boss lady, this man needs a bed. And all he can afford is $69 a month. How you gonna get another one without a bed?
$69 a month?
This man needs a TV for his bedroom. All he can afford is $59 a month. You know he got all them children.
73 inches, baby.
Boss lady, this man needs air conditioning. It's hot on the streets and he only can pay $49 a month.
I'll cool him down, baby.
No money down, no credit check, all the time.
Freaking cheap.
I want you to check out Hoot Wireless next to Subway, Equipment Highway, right here in Motor. Tell your family, friends, and neighbors to come in and check us out. Check out all our plans. That and much more. Hoot Wireless. Hoot Wireless.
Lady Jock, come in and check out Julio. He'll hook you up right here. Hoot
Wireless. Hoot Wireless.
Hey, how y'all doing? This is Julio with Hoot Wireless. Come and check us out. We got anything you need as far as wireless goes.
Hoot Wireless. Don't forget to check out Hoot Wireless next to Subway, Equipment Highway, right here in Motor. Hoot Wireless.
Yo, that bird looked crazy.
Where's the bass? Where's the bass? The Super Stereo Warehouse has all the bass.
Big woofers. Look at all these amps. That's crazy. Little woofers.
Major brand CD players.
DVDs for the car.
Car alarms.
Installation while you wait, and we'll make sure you have plenty of bass.
I found it! I found the bass!
Find the bass only in North Seattle at Super Stereo Warehouse.
Fraser's family.
Kicker box.
Fraser. That family reunion, dude.
Yo, that middle video, that owl or whatever, that was really kind of sad.
Hoot Wireless.
Hoot Wireless.
You know what was good though? When the guy had the bed, he goes $69 a month.
Yeah.
There was like so many like sexual innuendos in that commercial.
It was
like even at the end, the lady was like,
yeah, 72 inches.
She had no teeth in the front. She's like,
reminded me of West Texas.
Yeah,
there you go. That's
no
terrible.
Hey, Chris, real quick question for you.
Oh my God.
Are they putting vinyl out on your album?
This guy's taking over.
I'm talking to Hell's Headbangers right now for Peasants from the Dragon Star.
Oh, that's cool.
So Hell's Headbangers is going to take that one on. I'm talking to Justin. So thank you, Francisco. I really appreciate your help with that. So Justin reached out. We've been talking about it. So I was hunting for the band photo that I sent him. Apparently it's not big enough and I can't find it. I got bags and bags of photos from Goraphobia all the way up until just last recent shows. I was doing Bloodstorm. I got these and I can't find out what the fuck I did with it. But I started finding pictures of like, I have actual pictures of Girls School playing when Kelly Johnson was still in the band. So when I bought one of the records, there was a little collection of Girls School live in one of the photos. I found that slipped in there. I found Raven photos slipped in. I found childhood photos of me and my brother slipped in there. I was like, fuck, I haven't seen these in such a long time.
When you start looking through things,
you're thumbing through shit trying to find stuff and you find all this other stuff.
Yeah.
It just so happens with that. And plus I'm working with Mr. Fox here. Loyal and True. Roy's going to be doing the cassette version of Cursedness of the Cinder Witch, and I got Pronto on that with him on the phone. I kept the poor man, burned his ears out for like 2.5 hours, I think.
Nice. Yeah, man, you were multitasking. You were taking care of your kids. You're like, close the gate, the gate. Make sure the dogs don't get out. You were
my daughter was playing across the street, and she had dog shit all over her shoes and got it on her leg. So I'm talking to Roy doing files while I'm washing her off.
He was like multitasking like a maniac.
That's
I have to, man. You're a dad
and do a fucking solo in the middle of all that.
So yeah, and whatever Roy wants to do, I want to work with Roy, of course, because he's one of like 5 people in my life that I worked with that's constantly consistent, does what he says, and that's it, man. It's just it. And there's no.
It's easier
bullshit
to work with
paperwork
friends.
in
You guys
between.
notice that? All you guys like that are in bands, isn't it a little easier to work with your friends than it is to work
Absolutely.
with a faceless entity from
And
another
I've
country?
known you since 1990. So it's really easy because you've been pretty much probably 90% of everything I've ever done. You were probably there. So and he put
Well,
out.
I'm just gonna
Roy
throw
put
this
out.
out, and maybe once I put out the older Pious Levis stuff, they're welcome to.
Yeah, Roy
Gotta
did
restart his label.
Syrian Storm for me too. We had no label,
Yeah,
and
we
Roy's
got the
interested,
Syrian
and we
Storm.
put that out. Yeah,
With Tom and Chuck.
Yeah, did you ever get a vinyl copy of that, Roy? The guy from
Yes,
Gas
I
Mask
did.
Productions. Okay, you did get one.
Yeah.
Okay, I got one. I got my own copy left.
Show
And
it.
Show it. Hold on, it's right here.
Syrian Storm on vinyl.
So
we
here
put
it
out
is.
the CD version.
It's the Syrian Storm vinyl.
You have this on CD, Fraser?
Yes, I do.
Oh, cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's on Gas Mask. Let me see. Can you see the label name?
I think it's
That's
just
that
on
real glossy one. I remember
Crush
that one.
Until
Yeah.
Madness, wasn't
Yeah.
it, or no?
And that's the back. What's that, Roy?
I forget if it was on. I thought I was on Crush Until Madness, but maybe I'm thinking of another.
Nah, it's Gas Mask. And yeah, here it.
I think I got it.
Right.
I don't know if I have it or not. I think I
You
do
see
have it though. I mean,
You
just
see it?
based on it.
Now I can. Yeah, it's better.
I can't remember what.
Okay. And it's a gatefold.
Nice.
I came
It's
up
a
about
lyric
10 years ago.
And there's a little character on the side. And there we are on the side.
Well, I guess I could.
It's hard to see with the glare. And the vinyl is actually...
It's hard to see with that bad camera.
Yeah,
It's
you got some
purple.
pixelation going on.
Wipe that thing off.
Chris Campbell got an
purple.
8 megabit camera.
What is that? What is that?
Yeah,
smart-ass YouTube
sorry, guys.
comment? He's recording. What did you record with a potato or what was it?
So the vinyl's actually purple.
Nice.
Kind of like the cover. It had some purples in it, so at least
Yeah,
it
it
had
did,
some
didn't it?
matching. To
And
it.
then it comes with a poster that was made.
Right.
But the poster, I took it out of here. What did I do with it? It's
Just hung it
sitting
up.
somewhere. There was a poster that went with this. And so my Facebook, it's huge. It's got Anubis on both sides. It's got a coffin nail designed Necronomicon seal made with coffin nails and wire. My ex girlfriend at the time, Barbara Doherty, she did all the artwork and layout for that poster. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. I knew he was up to something.
Necroharmonic release right there too.
Turn it around. Turn it around. What's
Yeah,
on
turn
the
it
back?
around.
Yeah.
Song title.
Yeah, that's the back. Yep. Same
Necroharmonic
thing.
in Kearney, New
Yeah.
Jersey.
Harmonic logo.
Kearney, New Jersey, capital of death metal.
Yeah.
Carl's father's from there.
Yeah, he is. It's fucking weird.
Wow. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, that's,
So, yeah,
it just shows you if you drink the water there, you become a death metal star.
And I think he did. How many did he do with this? 500. He did 500 of them. So I don't know where they all went. I had a few, and my few went a long, long time ago. Oh,
shit,
wow!
It got signed. Look at you.
Did you get that?
Did you
Where
get
did
that
you
in San
that?
Antonio?
I can't remember where I got it. I think
No,
you
it looks
signed
like
it
a
too.
sound
He just still has his cop uniform on.
That's
Somebody
a sound
didn't
exchange
like it.
sticker on there.
That's cool,
Somebody
man.
didn't like us no more and traded it in. That's the hardest one to get, I'm told. Everybody tells me it's the
Oh,
hardest
that's
one,
the
and
hardest one to
rightfully
get,
so.
friend. There you go.
And that's next on the chopping block to get reissued. I'm hoping that Cheryl can do that. Yeah, that's
Fraser
the
pulled 'em
that's
all
the
out.
top
Look
in
at
this
you.
one.
Atlantean
Fraser, you
War
need this
Dragon.
one, my friend. You
What's
need
up?
this one. I need to get
Hold
you
on.
this one, buddy.
Hold on.
This is the real format one.
Another one.
Oh yeah, I
Cool.
got that.
The
I got that.
Atlantean
version.
War Dragon.
Yeah, that's the real formatted
I
one. I'm
think-
sorry.
Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Glossy.
That's the
That's glossier than the record.
yeah.
It's glossier than the
On.
record from Mexico.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I guess it's just.
Look.
Well, anyway, it's the four. There you go.
There you
Thank
go.
you. You know what it is? I saw the last. Yeah, that's the way it was supposed to be. The song lineup. That's the way it was supposed to be. And Cacophonous cut Clavicula Solomonus off of that record without me even knowing it. All the songs were mixed up. That's the correct order, the correct sound and format. Cacophonous
sounds really good too.
Well, thank you. I'm glad because that's the way it was supposed to be. That really is the way it was supposed to be. Cacophonous had that exact record, and for some reason they fucking did whatever to it.
Frazier got another one.
The English did it again, right?
Turn
Frazier?
into a
What's that one, Frazier?
Show that one
Hold on,
again,
Frazier.
Frazier.
Oh, okay. Stellar Exorcism.
Stellar Exorcism.
That's a killer album too. Well, they're all killer.
Thank you.
Jesus.
That was
You
all
don't
done
have
at
any
Thomas's
Bloodstorm in your
house.
collection?
I showed this one. Did I show?
Yeah.
You showed that. That was the original
That's
cover
the
right now.
original.
So why?
that's
so
the
why did that?
Patagno.
So why did that cover end up on that one, and then now another cover ended up on the one?
Okay,
you put out, or whoever put out?
because Cacophonous paid Joe Patagno, Motorhead's artist. They paid for that, so therefore, in the contract, they actually owned that format of the CD. So they own that mix of the songs and the mastering of it and the artwork. But they don't own my songs. I own the mechanical. And after 25 years, they never renegotiated, so it all comes back to me. So when I think I told you about this, Roy. I talked to Julie Weir about it, and I said, well, look, it's 25 years have passed. It's 27 years. I didn't hear nothing from you. Cacophonous is no more. I'm putting this album back out. And then they told me, oh, well, you can't because we got the publisher. And I was like, yeah, but I had the mechanical rights. And in that contract, you're supposed to come to me after 25 years to renegotiate. They never did that. And all of a sudden they got interested because I bought it up. And when I bought up that it was going to be Barbarian Wrath out of Germany, all of a sudden lights went off in her head, probably like, oh, well, there's another label interested in you. Well, we were going to put it out. I was like, well, how come you didn't come to me 2 years ago when the contract was up 2 years ago? If you look at your contract, it was up 2 years ago. 2 years have passed.
Also, where the fuck you been the last 20 motherfucking years?
Exactly. And then the thing that got her is I said there was 2 recorded versions of that album at the same time. She goes, well, what do you mean? We have the master. I was like, yeah, but I have another master that I did, and I kept it here with me. That stayed with me. That's mine. That's the version that's coming out now. But you can't use your artist. Oh, no problem. So I got Alex Shadrin, the same guy that did Cursing the Cinder Witch. I got him. I love his artwork. That style. He does that night gallery sort of artwork, and I really like that. And that's kind of more of what I wanted anyway. I mean, I got Joe Patagno, Motorhead's artist, so I was like thrilled because Motorhead my heroes.
Oh, yeah.
I had that, so that's why really I couldn't take that cover.
I mean, Cacophonous, I mean, in a weird way, I'm just speculating of when these conversations took place, and at that time, Apple Music was really popping. So I don't think they even wanted to put out anything. They wanted to just take your songs, stick them online, and make money off them.
Yeah, and I know they put it up there because I see it up.
Well, there you go.
I see it up there.
A couple things.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
let me put you on solo.
Some of the stuff I'm going to give out tomorrow, thanks to Roy. Check this out. That's,
man.
That's a Necroharmonic
Takashi
right here.
Japanese Baphomet.
Oh,
that
wow,
says,
dude. Yeah.
So there's always been a dispute about
that's
this.
That's a really cool design.
See that logo
really
on
cool,
top?
right?
That's a really good design.
Check out that logo on top, right?
Sure.
It is.
Francisco and everyone always asks me, what is this? What is that?
What is that?
This? Like, what is? I'm like, it's Necroharmonic.
And then you see
So
Necroharmonic
so that art on top though, with the writing, there's it's written in kanji, Japanese format of text, So I never really know if it said the words Necroharmonic or it said the word death metal.
That's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, that shirt. That art is by Mark Riddick.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Mark.
okay.
Hell yeah, Mark's
Looks
good
familiar.
guy.
That's why.
Hell yeah.
So
He's the
this will
skeleton
fit
king,
like
man.
maybe a couple of people. It's like a small shirt, but I think
it's for the half shirter crew, bro.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yorn might want to wear it then.
I cater to all.
Okay, you can take me off.
Okay.
Aww.
I cater to
But anyway,
the
yeah,
half shirt crew and the full shirt crew and the fat guys too, because we sell 3X shirts. Where all the other, a lot of record labels and shirt places, they only sell up to either XL or 2X, but I'll take on the 3Xs as well.
Shoot.
I feel like
I get 3X, 4X requested
That's
shows.
what I'm saying. Like, I see that there's guys out there that, you know, they get a little older and they want a 3X, motherfucker.
Hey, Roy.
I've sold.
Can I get you to do that cheetah shirt? Did you get that message from me?
I don't usually say those one-off shirts. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not as easy as you think to just make one shirt, basically. You know what
No,
I mean?
not one. A small run. Just black.
Small run? I mean, yeah.
White on
let's
black
look at
like
it
that.
and we'll talk about it off of here.
I think I can move a couple of them.
Buy one of those cheap printing press if you just want to make a one shirt, right?
I would say nowadays, if you want to make a one shirt, go to like one of those like whatever online fucking store, fucking make one shirt things, you know.
Now I'm thinking of a small run maybe right after Christmas.
Yeah.
And I like cheetah, and then I want a cheetah shirt, and I figured the best way to do it is make it myself.
I mean, that was the whole emphasis on why I started doing everything.
Exactly.
I did.
You had me inspired. You had me inspired after last week. Do a little small run of something I like.
And especially if you're going to be selling, you know, your own products, you know, why not sell some additional products, you know, to go with it?
Those I'll probably give away to people that like them.
Yeah. Either way.
No posers? Oh, okay. Is that a sticker?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty.
This guy got his own sticker.
That's great.
Necron make those?
I think Aaron did make them. I think.
Crop top crew. I see. What's up, Adam Martin?
Oh, Frazier, if you get a button, I'll wear it on my vest so when I drive the school bus, the kids will see it. You'll be on my Susie Quattro Girls School Jones Jet Motorhead Venom jacket.
Hell yeah!
That sticker, when you walk
To
in,
make pins of it. Absolutely.
The front
That'd be
door-
kind of neat,
the
you
front door
know.
of the sticker.
Just like having a
One
little
of the
Frazier
kids
paper,
will
you
say,
know.
hey, I know that guy. I talked to him in the chat. And they'll be like, what?
No, you know what? If a kid's
Why not?
misbehaving on the bus, you just go show him Frazier's photo real fast. And they'll just get like stunned.
This is going to be. I'll tell him this is going to be your matron. He's going to be your security.
Yeah,
And you can grab the crowbars out of his hand.
You show him that. Yeah, show him like Frazier in a full cop uniform.
Yeah, but he'll grab the crowbar out of your hand, not me. He'll do it.
Hey, check this one out. This is funny.
Okay.
That's good.
Aaron sent me that.
It should say, you should have your name up top. Replace John Travolta with your name.
Saturday Night
Frazier Night Fever.
John Ovolta.
You can have Frazier Night Fever. And just like having in the courthouse doing that, you know?
Oh, shit.
Frazier Night Fever. There you go.
Yeah, Dildo Inspector General.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. All right.
Have you do the line dance to Yvonne Elliman's If I Can't Have You, I Don't Want Nobody Else, Baby? You can do the line dance with that.
Hey, I heard you talking about Girls' School. You had the album Plate Dirty? What do you
Yes,
think
I do.
about
It's okay. It's more my letdown album, especially because it still has Kelly in the band. So it's a little bit more commercial. I mean, Breakdown, that song's probably, or Breakout, I think it's called. It's the first track. It's probably the best one on there. After Screaming Blue Murder, it was tough. But when they did a Nightmare on Maple Road, they did Nightmare on Maple Street. I like that album better. That album's better, but the production is low. It's like Sodom in Persecution Man. You got to fucking turn it all the way up to hear what's going on.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but it's that Nightmare on Maple Street's a good album by Girls' School.
I got a few of the
recommend that one.
Girls' School. I'm missing that Dirty Play or what it's called.
Okay.
Hey, Dirty.
Frazier, you
We're
like
gonna play a
garbage,
jam.
bro.
They don't get enough credit, man. They're very underrated. Very underrated. Kelly Johnson's awesome on guitar, man. She's
Girls' School's awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
and they're
Time for a
consistent.
video, everyone.
They're the most consistent all-female band
I
out
think
there.
I can safely speak for everybody on this stage that's been a big influence the past several years. This next one's entitled Desecration Eternal, and it's for them.
West. That was Blaspherian too, if anybody didn't know for some reason.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, who was that?
Yeah, Blaspherian with Wes Weaver. I've been wanting. I haven't played them on the show, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I haven't played fucking Blaspherian yet. I have to.
I always call him Blaspherian.
Okay.
Talk quiet now.
Talk quiet.
He's gonna get punished for that one. That was bad timing. I'm sorry.
Hey, I got a question for Chris. Did you guys ever get copies of? I was just looking through some CDs. Did Relapse ever give you copies of these? Like, this one doesn't have Agoraphobia on it, but there's one that does. These 7-inch, all 4 7-inches, like on one thing. Did you ever get copies of that?
Show that again, Francisco, so I can solo it.
These things.
Yeah, I did get copies of them. I still have some left, I think, sitting in the closet.
Do you really?
Yeah, I think I still have some of them left.
I
don't sell that many CDs. Like when I'm here. I mean, most of the stuff that I get, I kind of give them to people I know, like my friends and stuff. Yeah. I kind of, I sell some of it, especially more with the new album. I sell that because Cheryl put everything behind it. It's different. With those things, if things are repressed, especially that, I can't count how many times I think it's been repressed. I just kind of give them to people, that are my friends that like it that much. I'm grateful that people like it that much. I wish we could have done 5 songs instead of 3. We really wanted to record 5 tunes, but because we had enough for 5 songs, but no, we only had money for 3. So the 3 that made it were the 3 that were there. What's that?
So I was just wondering if they gave you copies.
Yeah,
it was released so far after.
They're funny though. I can't speak for anybody. I can only speak from my experiences. And the few times that I tried to have conversations with Matt post-scorephobia years about things, it seems to be, like you're talking about the fucking moon's made out of cheese or something, like he doesn't really know what's going on. It's just like, you've owned this thing for umpteen years. What do you mean you don't know what you're doing with it? It's just like, I'm not a genius, but I'm not stupid. I know you're selling it, and I'm not asking for thousands of dollars. I'm just asking what's up with it. What's going on, things like that. It just was, in like the mid '90s when I saw him, it just was asking, and I think the guy thought I was probably giving him a Spanish Inquisition just ask. It's just weird. It was just weird. It's just like, dude, I'm just asking you. It's just like, how was that going? Do you have any of that stuff left? Just basic shit. It's just, what's up?
Doesn't want to say anything.
That's so funny about everything. Yeah, it's annoying when you got to do that kind of dumb fire hoop shit with people. I don't want to. It's the music's not meant like that for me. It's really not. That's why I like working with people like Roy. There's just honesty there. And there's no bullshit. There's nothing pretending. You're working with a person that knows you. You know them. They're around. You know what they're about. Life's so much simpler that way. This contract shit. As far as I'm concerned, extreme music wasn't made for fucking 10-year record contracts with polished executives and bullshit like that. It's made to be rebellious just for the fucking sake of the aggression for it. That's it, man. Anything after that's just a plus. I'm doing this thing because it's just something I really love to do. I care about it. That's it. If you make things actual on the side, great. If not, I don't care. I'm still going to do what I want to do. If I try to please people, it doesn't work anyway, does it? I just wind up doing shit that people don't like even more. What a waste of time that is.
You know what it is? There's like different levels to metal in the underground, right?
Yeah.
So,
Well, there should be limits. That's the freedom we have here. And I don't want to have no stupid culture, politically correct garbage in there interfering with the fucking way you got to write and title things and have this and that. Get out of here with that garbage. If you want to do something like that, create your own thing, man. Make it your own way. But don't sit there and try to police the rest of the world and what we should fucking think and do. There's enough of that garbage. We got enough of these assheads in the country fucking everything up on that level. Don't need it in underground music.
Yeah,
to me,
what I promote in
belong.
my life, Chris? This is what I promote in my life because, there's a lot of people, sometimes people talk to me because I run a business. I don't know. Or Instagrammers I'm friends with or whatever, like cool people though. Fucking across the board, men, women, everything.
Right.
Like they're like, hey, like I don't know what to do with myself, like in my life, So like occasionally, sometimes someone will say that to me, and I'm like, do what is your favorite thing. You know what I mean? Like what is your favorite thing to do? You like to cook? Cook. You love dogs? Go breed dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do what you enjoy. Focus on that, man.
You gotta follow your heart.
You don't enjoy.
You really do. You gotta follow your heart, man.
Especially if you want to make a business or make money off of it or be independent. If you follow your dreams, basically, and you do what you want to do, you'll be so much happier in the long run,
Yeah, people overcomplicate shit for really no reason. What are you going to achieve by overcomplicating shit?
Or just being disappointed with your job, like a lot of people.
You're going to constantly frustrate yourself into a fucking corner that you're not going to get out of. I don't want that. And the day I stop being a fan of this music, I'm putting the guitar down. Because it says to me there's nothing left in this and there's no heart in it no more. So if I stop being a fan of music, I'm putting the guitar down. But I know that will never happen.
Never going to happen.
No?
Hell no.
Not with me.
Never going to happen.
If I sure as hell would, if anything, if I could never play them, I would want to do an actual real radio show. and play the music I like. Anything from the Beatles to Necrovore. And that's what I would like to do. If I didn't play music, that's what I would do. That's it.
Cool.
That's your passion.
It sounds like you need to make a Necrovore and Beatles crossover band.
Maybe. That's what Dennis Sin's for, actually. That's what Dennis Sin's kind of for, in a way. You know, I get to just kind of
do
play
one
the music
side
and let
the
somebody else
Beatles and
run.
one side Necrovore or something, or just mix them.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe, you know, have
right now.
CD on one side and have Pentagram on the other, you know.
Yeah.
This is a band from Sweden called The Guile. I don't know. I think Francisco might not like it, but we'll see.
And my brother does play music. Somebody asked that in the question. Who is that?
That is The Guile from Sweden. They're like
The Guile, you said.
The
Okay,
Guile, yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
They're,
can I bring a song to the? Can I bring something to
Of
this?
course,
on the
yeah.
show. All right, cool.
Well, I
Let me see here.
will have to say that song was pretty good. it sounded like
Yeah, that was
it
cool.
sounded like
Francisco's
like,
approval.
Old Morbid Angel, Necrovore, Incubus, Chimera, kind of somewhat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I like them. They look like they're gonna be some goofy black metal band, but they're actually more of that.
Yeah,
Nice
that
quality.
evil
Evil,
Mhm.
good
kind of
quality.
death metal.
I want to preface this, Carl. You
Okay.
mentioned offhand after I had Alex Dad on the show, you're like, yo, that's a fucking crazy show. Concrete Winds, Force of Darkness. So literally, you kind of motivated me to go to that fucking show, dude.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah. 'Cause I was
Did you
like,
have
you
a
know
good
what?
time?
If Carl said that this is something so special or whatever, then I'm gonna try to make it to this show, because normally I won't go out of my way to go all the way to Brooklyn because of parking, etc. But my man Boris looked me out. And so I'm gonna send you a video that I took there. I didn't show this online yet. If it skips a little bit in the beginning, you might have to just like kind of slide that slider bar over. You know how to do that?
Yeah, at the bottom of it, kind of.
Yeah, cool. So here's the video, and then let me know what you guys think, man. Because this was pretty devastating for me. This is the first time I heard the band. I got to see it right up close, and yeah.
They're one of the rages of the underground right now, too.
Are they? I don't know shit about this band. I just went to the
super underground.
You said you're like, yo, this band's good, and
yeah, well, it was a stacked lineup too, right? Oath and them, and Force of Darkness,
Derkata and was there, you know.
Yeah, Derkata, like, yeah, man, shit. All right, let's see.
Derkata, you know, they did something for Necroharmonic, and I always support Derkata. I try to.
Shout out Sharon.
Yeah, shout out to Sharon. On November 18th, can I do a shameless plug?
Sure, that's what it's for.
On November 18th, we're going to have a full interview with Derkata on Death Metal Podcast. It's going to be on a Monday.
How long
is
the
around
interview?
The corner?
How long is the interview?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you already pre-recorded it.
No. I'm going to be doing a live interview with them.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm going to be doing a live interview.
He's been taking over a little too much. He's on a time out.
A little too much, dude. Calm down, dude. fucking peanut galleries trying to take over.
Yeah.
He's taking over. Yeah, he's asking questions and everything.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's play the Concrete Wind, see how it goes.
Como la salud. This is darkness shall prevail.
I think we
Yeah, we lost.
we're losing it. Yeah,
That was Force of
sound like
Darkness.
gunshots.
From
Yeah,
Chile.
yeah. I thought it was going to be.
But you get the
concrete.
point,
Force.
right?
Yeah, that's.
Of
You know
course.
what?
Pretty
We played with them before.
Ripping. Oh yeah.
You did?
Yeah, Bloodsport. Yeah, we played with them before. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Carl Montos out of Houston. What show? What was one of his shows?
Carlos?
They were there. Yeah, it was the Arrows. Was it Arrows? Oh, what the fuck's been? It was Force of Darkness and Arrows of something. It's the first time he brought them up here from South America, and it was, yeah, we played with them.
Cool.
And
That's
we,
awesome.
shared
Was it Arrows of Hades or something like that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're kind of war metal-ish.
Yeah.
I remember that band.
Down in
Yeah,
Houston.
it was them.
Good scene in Houston, man.
It
I
was
got to
them
move to
and
Houston.
Force of Darkness. Us and I forget who else, but we were all like in the same place together and everything. So we bonded on like Nancy Savage and Crocus and Iron Angel and shit. So it was good.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the good shit. That's just,
Yep.
It's an Iron Angel. Shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I do have some concrete wins though. I don't know if it. We'll see if it's from the same show, Roy.
Okay.
Let's check this out.
If it's got that thing in the back, that skull, that's Saint Vitus in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, there you go. All right, let's check it out.
Nice.
That was Concrete Winds from them. Yeah, that was at the show then. The same
Yeah, that was
hiatus.
from the show.
Did,
I got a
what-
video of them. That was a nicer quality one than I got.
I'm surprised how fast some of these get up and in the good quality they you can get up on the internet like
We
a day
hung
or
out
two
with that guy
later.
afterwards, me and Venner from Disma, and
Oh, yeah?
he's like, "Hey, Venner, like you and I played a show in France in 1990 and 2003 at Le Club or something." He's like, which means the club. And he was in a different band, something that started with a D or something. But cool dudes.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
I like underground, you know what I mean? Like these whole like mass, you like say the other day I went to see Immolation, Cannibal Corpse, right? Like I'm not used to that, dude, you know? Like I
Oh,
don't
like
go
the
to
big, all the.
Yeah, I don't go to shows like that. I go to underground ones only, you know?
I'm kind of the same way at this point.
Yeah.
My wife likes, going to those shows more. I wouldn't say more, but that's Immolation and all that Camel Corpse. She want to go see that, and but I do like I like the smaller, more intimate, underground death metal, black metal shows.
Yeah.
For me, that's what I like.
They sound better because you're lower.
I prefer it as well. That's part of the attraction of the music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
The
scene
same
and the
about it.
club and smaller, it's more intimate. You know?
I
The
think it's
energy of just the crowd and the show is always better too. It's just
When I
Even
think
if there's
about it,
less people, it's still more
yeah.
energy.
When I think about a lot of that too, the kind of music that we all pretty much predominantly like, when you put it in big places, arenas, and you get everything all duded up, it doesn't sound the same. It actually loses its luster a bit. It gets.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's so. I don't know what word I'm looking for. It's like. It's kind of like how. Blessed Are the Sick, the Morbid Angel album, Blessed Are the Sick. I was excited when that came out, and then I heard it, and I'm like, this is kind of crap. It sounds too clean. I was like, what the fuck did they do? Where did all that atmospheric air sort of, just the sound of the room go? It's gone. It doesn't sound. If those songs were kind of done in more of in a way like Altars was, or even Covenant was better, that album would be so much better. That's my opinion now. Listen, man,
the guitar tone was a little like flat. It didn't have.
It's
balls
squeak.
on it.
It's squeaky clean like a dish out of Dawn soap detergent, man. It's squeaky clean. That album. It's really, the songs would be, when I think
because they
about
got great material on there.
Yeah.
That's like some of the classic songs are on there. Shit.
Well, yeah, because Mike Browning had his hands on those ones. That's why. When they ran out of Mike Browning songs, they started to really kind of lose more of its luster when they ran out of his co-written material. But that's my opinion. I mean, there's different stages of Morbid Angel. People like, I like early stuff because it really had something that meant something to it. When that stuff gets bigger, it don't sound right. It doesn't sound the same to me like that.
Too polished.
Yeah, when it's in smaller clubs, smaller environment, there is so much more of a connection between people and the music that really can join and just they complement each other in such the correct way. It's really good. It's like an aggression emotion that's good. Once you get big and overproduced, it loses its luster. When it's big and overproduced in our music, it loses its luster.
You know what? If Immolation didn't play, I wouldn't even have been there, just to be honest, because I don't, I wanted to go just see my friends, So, I mean, I respect Dark Funeral. I respect Black Anvil. I respect Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
the
all the bands I played, I have respect for them, obviously. Maybe I talk with some of the guys lightly. But the thing is, like, with, say, in the New York City scene, for me, because that was my scene, right? If Napalm Death came through, Morbid Angel, some kind of generic-ass friggin' fifth Napalm Death record, I wasn't going to that show, man. Fuck that, dude. Even if it was Morbid Angel, because I knew every weakling would be there, basically. And I'm like, I am not hanging out at these shows. I stopped going to Morbid Angel shows after the Altars of Madness. So, like, after that, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Like I want
same when they did that Grind Crusher tour and they came back out.
They came back out. That was the last time I went to go see them.
I know it was kind of like, man, it's not the same band.
Like a Maryland Death Fest where they're playing, but I remember walking to a hotel while they were playing. So obviously I didn't give a flying fuck about it.
Yeah, really.
You're over it now.
Yeah.
You know, when you're off to the
I
side,
always say when they ran out of Mike Browning songs,
your favorite old band is playing. You're like, damn, times have changed, haven't they?
Yes, it's true. It is. It's hard. It's
those guys
look.
too are
We like
far
have a select
removed from
people like
death
us have a
metal,
really
so.
specific and select taste for this.
Right.
But that's just the way that it is. It's just the way that it is.
I mean, that's not a bad thing, but also I noticed that maybe I'm growing up, but I noticed that like with Cannibal Corpse, I wasn't really a fan, you know.
Never liked them from day
I had
one.
a good time at their show too, man. I thought they were kind of good and shit. I was like, this is kind of fucking cool, dude. You know. I don't know. Maybe I'm maturing a little bit. I'm not saying I'm gonna run out and buy their fucking records, but I had
all you need is the first. Well, I mean, I know it's always stereotypical, but you just need the first three, and you're set. You know, with them.
I tried. I gave all those bands a listen back in those days. I tried. I really did, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I think Obituary and Autopsy are 15 times better than this band is. But that's my opinion. That's just my taste. You know, not obviously they did something right. They're still around. So who am I? You know.
Well,
you're gonna like what you're gonna like.
Here's the thing on like seeing some of these bands play like bigger venues now. You know, when I first saw some of these bands play, and you guys obviously did too, it was at a little small club, and that's where that's where it was happening. And you never thought, hey, this band here is going to be playing down the street at a much bigger venue.
Never in a million years.
You never thought that.
Never thought that. So
you're like, this is underground.
You're like, this is just for me.
Yeah, exactly.
This is shows for me only.
Yeah, exactly. It was like this is our fucking thing. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, whatever's going on down there, I'll never be a part of that. I'll never be in that venue to go see whatever band.
I agree with you.
And it's just that's where it was born, and those that were around in its, you know, infancy, that's what you tie it back to. You tie it back to those times when they were playing small clubs. So it's weird. Yeah. It's weird seeing, to me, it's weird as hell seeing a death metal band that I saw at a fucking club that's smaller than my house playing this massive festival. I can't wrap my head around it. Because it's just,
like I said, the music I don't think is really made for that.
Right, I agree.
I don't see it that way.
I agree. To me, it should be that. Yeah, I mean, you know,
it loses its luster.
But for me, it's just like it's for a select few, like it or not.
It was like for an underground maniacs. I mean, that's how I saw it. You know, it was just like
because there's excitement in that, and there's more intimacy when you're there, when you're that close with the bands and the people. There really is, man.
And you know, like most of the crowd,
it makes you feel so much more alive.
That's what I noticed even when I was hanging out. I was backstage with Immolation, and then I left the backstage because Alex is like, "Where you at?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm out in the crowd," you know. He's like, "Come backstage for a few minutes." So I go back there, drink a few waters, whatever, and then I open the door to leave, and this kid goes, "What's going on back there?" I said, "Oh, that's like the backstage like band area, you know." He's like, "Why are you leaving?" I'm like, "Because I'm a fucking fan."
Right.
I said, "I'm going to watch the fucking show, man. Fuck that. Like, I'm not going to stand in the back room."
And it's
that's what you're there for.
It's cool that not knocking it or anything like that. But to me, it's like it's just to me a band like AC/DC is the one that is like a massive enough band to where they're an arena band. They're you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like to me a death.
But they're also
band,
a hard rock.
Well, no, I would even give it to a death metal band though. Like if they're gonna go do their work, you know what I mean? So say before they play, they need a little time to get their shit together, and after they play, they need a little time to get their shit together, right? Let's be honest. You guys are bands.
I'm just saying.
You need a little, you might need a little backstage
all the
time.
time, decompression and
hide back
everything.
there
else,
the
too.
entire fucking show. No, you know what I mean? Like, go fucking
No.
fan. Find some
Oh
shit.
yeah, you can't stay
Take a few
backstage the
fucking
entire
pictures.
show.
You know what I mean?
I used to just come back out, go get a water, put my guitar away, and I'd come out sometimes half dressed or still have my stuff on sometimes just to hang.
Yeah.
Everybody taking pictures with you.
Like
too.
Gigi Allen, covered in crap, and sits at the bar, and she's like, "Hi, how's it going?"
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be rubbing shit and
I need a
pissed on
beer.
myself. I'll take the piss on that one.
Yeah. I'm just bugging out. Someone told me that story one time. They said after the show, he just put a robe on, and he was just like hanging out at the bar, like, "How's it going?"
Sometimes I'd walk around and I'd go outside and let my stuff air dry because when I would wear the chainmail, it would be the body heat would get so hot in chainmail. I would just walk outside in the winter day with that thing on just to
hell yeah,
cool off. Because it's freezing cold when you put it on, but within 5 minutes, it's got your body heat already in it. So
especially
you brought
Texas. God damn.
You brought up
Yeah.
chainmail, so we gotta play some
Yeah.
Gorgoroth now. So let's listen to some Gorgoroth and we'll come back.
This is a song of the Antichrist album called The Blind Collar Tavern.
Now that's what I like.
That's yeah. I'm not
black metal and makeup in the
black
street.
metal. Yeah.
I don't
Well,
like Galgarov. I like Gorgorov. You know.
Yeah. Something's funny that you played them. I just saw on YouTube just through my regular feed for looking shit up. There's an interview with Gall, and he's with Gorgoroth, right? That guy.
He
Gall?
was. I think he got his own band now. Yeah.
Okay, but he was for like a lot of years, right?
Long time. Yeah.
I know what interview you're talking about, brother.
So it's the one he says about being gay in the black metal scene.
Oh, that one?
That shit for real?
No, that's real.
Yeah, he was gay.
No, I mean I heard that. I heard a rumor, but I didn't know if it was real or not. But I guess apparently it is.
It's
I
totally
just
real.
happened to see that today. I was like, oh god! I was
There's
like,
a whole Vice special about Gall, and they go to Gall's grandparents' house, and then Gall talks about holding a man down in his house and shocking him with a thing and holding him by the balls or whatever. So if anybody checks out this podcast live stream, you should go check that one out instead.
and I'll take the pass on the ball shocking. Thank you.
I was, I don't know what, I don't know why, I don't know why he was torturing some other person, but obviously, he was not scared to talk about it online on video, which I thought was wild, but maybe the laws in Norway are not so hard. Obviously, you can burn fucking churches down there and get away with it.
Yeah, whatever. I saw that today pop up in the newsfeed. I was like, oh, it's like, I guess it's a real thing.
The funniest thing about that Gall
I don't
video,
follow that shit. I don't know.
The funniest thing about that video too, besides that other part I said, it's like they go up this like mountain, and like the guys from Vice, they don't have jackets or something, or they're like cold, so they look like little wimps, and they're like, and he's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take you up to my grandparents' like their birth house, you know what I mean? Which is like literally a fucking shack on the top of a fucking snow mountain. And I'm like, when I look at that video and the snow mountain and all that shit, I'm like, damn, that looks exactly like where I live. Because like we get so much snow here, and I'm like, that looks exactly like my fucking neighborhood.
You up there shocking balls up there, Roy?
Yeah. It snows early here. So, I was like, damn, man.
Fraser wants his balls.
I was just saying, I just saw that today pop up, and oddly enough, he played a Gorgoroth song, and it made me think about that. Popped up in my newsfeed. I was like, oh shit, that's a real thing.
Nowadays, Gall is doing like an art gallery. So, like, basically, if you go to Norway, you can go visit Gall's art gallery, because I've seen other videos for some black metal tourists that would go and they go meet Gall, pay an admission price, and go look at like paintings that he did or something. There's also videos online of Fenris going around to like different people's like Norwegian black metal art galleries and shit. So apparently, they made a small cottage industry out of like drawing paintings or some stuff, and then setting up shop in like shops in Norway, and then maybe charging admission to go in there. And
so they parlayed their craft into something else.
Just some like art things. And there was like a performance art one actually that was really sick, where the guy was like, doing some mutilation shit and this and that. But most of like the other like Gall and Fenris and stuff, they were looking at like just like, I don't know, not as brutal stuff, like just some paintings that Gall made or whatever.
Right.
But yeah.
I like that dude Pest better anyway.
Beyond music. I mean, instead, I mean, this is me. So, like, I don't want a painting from Gall. I want to go into the fucking store and the guy be playing his fucking first album,
I'm not interested in it either. I mean, I mean, that's fine. What the hell? You like whatever. I just didn't know. I saw that today. I was like, what? This guy. Okay. That's all. When I heard the song, it made me think that should have been my news.
I'm not a huge black metal fan, but basically, like, I guess
I'm only certain stuff.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little tapped in with like bands, music. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a funny thing. I think in our music, it's if you don't have all the people on the same page for a long period of time, and you kind of keep your head the way that you started it out, you're more successful in that genre, you know. But if you want to get out and be bigger and do more, then you could. All that's out the window. Then all that's out the window, because it's going to be what it's going to be, and that's what you're going for. Whatever, man. I mean, everybody's got the motives. You just got to be happy with what you do. That's it, man. You know, I don't try to. My thing is, I never try to overcomplicate things. I like to keep things simple. I don't want to overthink what I want to do for my art. The music should just speak for itself, and that's what I'm doing. Period. You like it or you don't. What are you gonna do, man? That's just the way it's gonna come out. I'd rather have quality of my heart than just trying to appease a certain country or a group to all of a sudden like me now because I'm doing this. The hell with it, you know. You know. It's probably it's better to not be liked in a sense, because to me,
it should all be about. I mean, when you make music, it should be about you first.
Yeah, well,
it's gotta be.
Yeah, you know, if you're worried about what everybody else is, that's
the days of jukebox and doo-wop stuff. 50 years the past. all the doo-wop stuff and the jukebox stuff. That's been what? That's past 1980. That's pretty much
all
about
I
it.
can say is basically
when it
comes to my life, when it comes to my record label, when it comes to my business, and besides my own family, fuck everyone else. You know, like my friends.
Who else is paying your bills and taking care of you?
Exactly. So my friends are cool. You know what? And my friends with my neighbors. Fuck no, bro. Fuck those fucking people, man. I'm not hanging out with. I mean, yes, okay, you can be friend with a neighbor. Trust me. But like, do I want to go hang out with them? Fuck no, dude. I don't want to be that intimate. With,
hang out with my neighbor?
Yeah, fuck
some of my neighbors I hang out with.
My workmates or whatever. A lot of people make friends with like their workmates, and like
some of them.
That's wrong. Like you shouldn't. You should go to work and then fucking leave. You know.
Well, you know what? I used to be like that. But I ended up with making friends with the girls more than the dudes.
Right.
The dudes are usually jackasses. And I'm just like, the chicks are just cooler to fucking
I find that
hang around with sometimes.
Yeah, I'm driving school buses,
I have
dude.
3 daughters, so too.
Yeah,
so
and I'm driving school buses, and I see, you know, I'm around more black ladies than anything else, and they're a lot of fun. They have some more dirty jokes than I heard, and I love it. And they like to tell me because I'm the wild white boy. I'm the rock and roll guy, so they like to tell me this shit. I'm like, cool. So it gets the day started, and then there you go. And then we do what we do here, and then I got my daughters. I'm scooping cat shit out of litter box and giving my girls a bath. What the fuck? It's just the way it is.
Welcome to reality, right?
That's just the way it is, man. It's just the fucking way it is. I'm not a rock
star. I gotta still clean a litter box.
That's right, man. I gotta scoop my cats.
Steam clean the carpet. Take out the trash.
No. My cat's litter box twice a day, at least twice a day. Scoop twice a day. I got 3 cats, so
they can do damage too, man.
And their litter box is in the basement. I keep their litter box down there. Their food bowls. The only thing
we're
I keep
talking
their water
about cleaning the cat's litter box. Let's get to talk about. All right, I'm gonna play this band from Oakland, man.
Sorry, I don't know how we got into that. It's me yapping
again. That's what makes it great. I'll play Funeral Chant. I think these kids kind of got a little Nickelbore in them. Let's check it out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was Funeral
That
Chant,
was
guys.
great.
Yeah.
You like
I
that
got one of
one?
the demos.
That was great.
I got their
I totally
demo
get
and
that.
full length. Yeah,
thing.
they're definitely into the whole necrovore vibe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love that. All the discordant riffs and the scale climbing with the one or two half note changes here and there with the climbing up and down and the whole thing. It's all there.
And has the Iceman. That's a clue.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah. That's an added touch. It's all part of it. What's the name of the band again?
Funeral Chant.
Funeral Chant. Where are they from?
Oakland, California.
Oh, they're California. Okay, they're USA boys. Okay.
California got a booming ass scene.
Do they?
Shout out to California. Yeah, I mean they. Like my friend James from Transylvania Tapes. You got like Mortuous from out there, obviously Exhumed, and but there's a lot of like more underground bands too. Like your Funeral Chant or something. There's just a really booming scene, especially like in the Bay area. It seems like a lot of bands playing, and like if I could go someplace, I would go to Texas or I would like go there basically. You know what I mean? I feel like those are the
Texas.
two best.
Fuck California. I wouldn't move there,
Like
man.
the better scenes of death metal or black metal. You know what I mean? I mean, you would think New York, yeah, but it's like I did that already.
You want to go something a little more exotic.
Yeah,
Texas, where I would. If I'm not in Philadelphia, I'm going to Texas. I already know that.
You've always been a Texas fucking native.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, I'm not in
Honorary
Philadelphia. I'm
Texan
in
for
Texas.
sure. Yeah.
I don't think I earned my badge yet, except the Texans are all over my damn podcast.
Well, hell, even Retro Nerd Girl liked that one too.
Yeah, Retro Nerd Girl. I checked out your YouTube. It's awesome.
Did you watch it? Yeah, she got
a
some
little
cool
bit.
stuff on
Yeah,
there, man.
Fucking A.
Like,
what is that?
Good movie review things.
She does retro movie reviews, like older movies, and goes in depth into them.
Yeah,
has a really
she
cool
has.
channel.
Oh, this is a person that has her own channel as well as your channel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Got it.
Support for each other, man. Like me and Francisco support, and I support Necron.
We all support back and forth.
And eventually, I would probably
get support from my
Frasier's shitty ass show if he had one.
Whatever.
Saturday night special. Saturday night Frasier.
Saturday night Frasier. Yeah. Frasier Night Fever.
Be one today. Saturday afternoon.
I would like to go a day in the life of Frasier show. Where he puts on his cop uniform in the beginning, and he gets his stuff, and like, you know what I mean. He goes over to the courthouse.
Just put the camera
he can play
on.
the Beatles. He can play the Beatles song. A Day in the Life. I read the news today, oh boy. And Frasier can get himself all ready with his badge as it hear John Lennon sing the song and shit.
Lovely, lovely Rita, man, meter lady.
Yeah. Paul McCartney, I think, sing that one.
I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we might have Damo join us. Who was calling. So we'll see.
Saturday.
Damo from Bloodstorm, Damon.
Oh, damn! Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, he might join. He said he's gonna smoke a cigarette. And...
Throw a couple barbecue.
I remember last time I saw him, there was a prostitute hanging out at the motel we were staying at, and she kept showing her tits to everybody. He's like, "Can I have a look? Can I have a look?" And then she did it. He's like, "Oh, that's great, man. That's great." Just followed the chick who had more top up. He's like, "Can I have a look? Have a look? Can I have a
I
look?"
was there. I think I was there, dude.
You there,
I meant to say Bistro
He was
Warlove.
messing with the prostitute that was hanging out.
I mean, was
He's
that
like-
the place that had like the
The transvestite teller or night keeper or what? The innkeeper, whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Was that
Yeah,
here in town or
my
somewhere
luggage got lost, right? And then they had to deliver it to like the front desk.
My luggage.
And then and inside it was just CDs, and like there was some like gore grind and porno grind CDs and all kinds of death metal ones. And I guess the front gatekeeper there like kind of looked through my CDs. Like, you got some interesting stuff in there. I was like, yeah. It's like, can I have my fucking luggage, please? Thanks.
Yeah,
It's like, I thought the shit was gone because it's like, yeah, we're gonna deliver
Sorry,
your
there's no
luggage.
double
to-
dongs and
to some
vibrators and
fucking crack
LPs in there,
motel.
man.
Thanks.
That's
That made me feel safe.
Yeah, that's Fraser's territory. vibrators and.
Funny.
dildos.
Hey, you know, so funny. Mention my vibrators, man. Non-vibrator. Fucking.
There we go.
I was checking this lady's purse this couple days. No, last week, and he says, "I might have something you probably don't want to see." Oh, you have a toy in there? I said, "Yeah." And and she had a paper towel over it. Okay. And somebody asked, "What's that?" I said, "It's a toy. What the hell's that for?" It's a woman thing, man. The girl have to have that needs, man. Like guys need their needs. I said, okay, you didn't know
That'll do it.
I said, what the, you didn't never knew that, you didn't know what it was? I said, it's a dildo.
Who didn't know what it was?
One of my coworkers.
A male?
No, it's a female.
A female?
Yeah, she didn't know what the hell that was.
All right.
I said it's a toy. Well, you know, what y'all do?
Maybe you could have showed her.
I did show her. I didn't pour it out all the way because I don't want to embarrass the ladies.
No,
she was good looking too, man. I wish I could take a picture of this shit, man, but I cannot pull out my phone.
Everything you said, I just took out of context.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That whole conversation.
What is this?
Context.
What is this world? The whole conversation is taken out of context so brutally.
Fuck it, ain't.
This is a
Francisco. Don't be a puss, okay?
Well, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm getting tired, and I gotta get up in the morning and all that shit.
You got a show to run. Let's plug it one more time.
Everybody have a good day tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Francisco.
Have a good day.
Yeah, everybody go to Sound Exchange tomorrow, 2:00. I'll be there. Frazier will be there. A lot of people.
You mean 2:00? You said 10:00.
2:00.
Oh, I thought you said.
We're gonna be hanging out. It's gonna be a heavy metal parking lot hangout and shit. So
that's gonna be fun. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be cool. I'm gonna go check out Imprecation and all those bands, Hexia, Black Jackal, Disincarnate Horizon, at the Black Magic Social Club.
All those bands are good.
At night. Later on that night.
I know you won't do it, but if you know anybody that wants to turn their camera on, I'll be live streaming tomorrow night.
Okay.
So if there is a competent human there with an iPhone, let me know.
Nah, I don't have no iPhone.
I'm not talking about you. I said a competent human.
Shut the flip up.
Well, wow. I might. Hey, Roy, I might. Since I'll have my laptop and I'll have this mic there, I'm gonna try and see if I can set up there, and I'll just it'll be but I'll do it through your live stream or whatever.
All right.
I won't.
You know what?
Live stream. So
Carl, me and Francisco were texting all week, and we're like, when are we doing the triple?
The triple show,
triple live cast.
Triple cast.
And I figured out. I think I figured out how to do it, but I don't know if you guys could do it. I could do it at this moment, but it would be just a little difficult. You gotta have you gotta have 3 cameras basically.
Oh,
you could use your phone and 2 like webcams, literally, and 1 would be for each channel.
Oh, each channel.
Exactly. So that's exactly how you could do it. I have 3. I have a phone and I got 2 webcams, so I could actually pull it off. But you guys would need it too, obviously. I don't know if you got an additional $20 webcam in your house.
I just have a phone.
You got a phone, but you're using a webcam, so that's 2.
I'm using my laptop.
Okay, well that's 2 right there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just one $20 Chinese webcam away from the friggin' extravaganza.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I think it'll be kind of crazy to do that.
I mean, it's not crazy at all. It's just 3 fucking things pointed, and we're saying the same shit.
No, I mean crazy like in a crazy cool way.
Yeah,
I think I could pull that off. I'll figure it out.
Think about it.
Yeah,
I'll just go buy some webcam.
Frazier, let me borrow one of your OnlyFans webcams you got.
OnlyFans
set up over there.
OnlyFans webcams.
Anyway. I'm out of here. It's cool hanging out. Chris, Roy, Frazier. Of course.
Man.
I'll see you tomorrow.
See you, buddy. Take care and have a good day tomorrow.
Thanks for showing up, Francisco.
Yeah.
Have fun, dude.
Tomorrow, and support Carl's channel, Roy's channel. Chris has a Bloodthorn channel. You need to go subscribe to that. He put that's
Just
Some great
YouTube.
videos
That's
on
all I
there.
got.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Go subscribe to that.
Oh,
Bloodstone.
thank you. Yeah, please.
Yeah, that's where you
want to hear
got all
some
the
music.
videos
There you
on,
go.
all the Bloodstorm stuff. There's some cool Bloodstorm rehearsal stuff with Russ, aka Proscriptor. I think
Yeah.
he's the one that has that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. There's a show at CBGB.
Yeah.
I think, that you guys played and
Yes.
you know Milwaukee Metal Fest stuff and all that stuff.
Very old Goraphobia rehearsal too at Henny's apartment.
Nice.
With the original
Look at
four-piece.
I mean,
well, it's not the original four-piece Goraphobia. It's the official That's the demo Goraphobia rehearsal days.
So
just right around when we made the demo tape. There's that video footage on there. I mean, there's stuff. There's the Dennison song. So thanks.
Yeah. Check it out. There's a lot of cool shit. I'm subscribed to the channel. Everybody else needs to. Fraser,
thank you.
Yeah,
for
sure.
The channel?
Thanks,
Fraser.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, my mind's somewhere else. No, hell no. I didn't know about it. Hell yeah.
You didn't know about the Bloodstorm channel? You need to subscribe, dude.
It's just music and shows. That's it.
All right. Anyway,
that's all.
I'm out here, fellas.
Later on. See you tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I want to play that. You know me and my fucking Necrovore band. So,
More Necrovores.
this one, I'm actually wearing their shirt. Malicious. Let me fucking find this video. They're a Finnish band, and I think they're pretty good too. All right, check it out. Chris? Oh, okay. Like, it's
Yeah, I'm
totally
here.
blurred out.
Lazarus, you need to
Oh,
clean
no,
your
no,
fucking
sorry.
screen
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
kid.
I think your camera just needs to be wiped off,
Yeah, you should
Chris.
spit on that shit. Clean that fucking.
Where, mine?
Yeah, I think it's just
Yeah,
a
in the
blur on
future
it.
after this, you should take that thing and wipe it off.
Where is it?
Not now.
Better?
Not at the moment. Oh, what?
I
That
don't
looks
know.
better
I
already.
Looks better though. Yeah, yeah.
It already
He
looks
rubbed
better.
his Venom shirt on it, so the power of Kronos compels you.
Oh yeah, man.
Kronos can fix
You know what? I
anything.
bought this. I bought this off of Will Raymer like 25 years ago.
Sick.
Do that.
I saw Will
Right.
Raymer selling some old Necroharmonic shirts. I thought that was cool. I wanted to buy it actually. Damn, I want to buy that.
I saw
And the fact that he made it like the gold print, like just like the album cover, I was like, "That's it, man! I gotta have it."
Yeah, of course.
I used to call him Ajax all the time from the Warriors. I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, Ajax?" He's like, "Yeah, what's up, man? What's up?" He got a kick out of it. Me calling him Ajax all the time.
That's a pretty cool comparison. I wouldn't deny it. You know.
Well,
Ajax.
he can hold up to that name. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that. He holds up the name definitely.
He's handing down
Real quick, I
beatdowns.
want to ask you guys something off the cusp. Did you guys see that movie Terrifier? The first one, Terrifier, with the clown, Art the Clown?
No.
No, I'm
No,
not
he
a
was-
huge clown guy movie.
Well, he's a
Heard it's
slasher,
good.
and he's
I heard it's
dressed in
good.
a black and white clown.
Right,
Well,
I heard
there's a
it's
second
alright.
movie, and I want to see it, but I don't want to pay $20 to see it. I was going to ask if
Oh,
anybody
yeah.
saw it. What's your opinion?
I'm
trying to find shit to watch
From what
while
I've
I'm in
heard
lockdown with my
online,
kids.
the general consensus is the part 2 is amazing, so you should probably go see it.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I'm just going to stream it. You know, I'll just buy it here and have it streamed because I have Prime Video. I just do it that way. You know what I mean? It's easier. Yeah. Dude, I ain't going to the fucking movie theater no more, man. I'm fucking days that are gone. I'll go to take my kids to see Sonic because they love Sonic the Hedgehog. So I go and take them to see Sonic and shit like that. But other than that, nah. You know, I'm not in the Marvel movies no more. They garbaged the shit out of all of them after Endgame. They got garbaged the fuck up.
Oh, with their
So
new agenda? Yeah. I know.
Ugh. Everything's diversity and woke culture. Forget it, man. Same thing with Star Wars. Boy, take about taking franchises and take a gigantic steamy shit on everything that made them great. Well, they sure fucking do it, don't they? I heard they fucked Halloween up really bad too. The
I
Halloween
haven't watched
ends.
the last two.
Horrible.
Man. I wasn't.
I actually saw that. It was all right.
See, I hear mostly from most people that they screwed it up royally with that one. Well, some people like yourself once in a while say it's not so bad, but I hear more people say that it's complete disappointment than anything. They ended the franchise for Halloween, but I didn't see it yet, you know. And I'm not going to pay money to see if it's going to suck ass. I'm not going to pay money.
Yeah.
I watched
I was going to watch
when I
one
got
of these
nothing else to do.
new Halloween movies, and my friend Leon told me, he goes, oh well, it's stupid because the girl in there knew more about a gun than the guy she was with. And I said, well, wait, slow down. And he goes, hey, well, and he tells me, no, listen, bro, a girl who knows how to work a gun, do you really think she's going to be with a guy who doesn't even know how to work a gun? And I said, that's a good point. You know.
I mean, why not? But I don't know. I get it. Though.
I get where he's coming from.
I get where
you know?
he's coming from.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you got your point.
I'm
bro.
trying to get feelers out for this Terrifier 2 movie. You know, that's all. If I'm gonna like really risk paying for something or not and get burned. Have it suck. I fucking hate all those Netflix movies. They try to make these horror movies. It says an hour. It's like an hour and 28 minutes, and for like an hour and 10 minutes, all you see is these completely worthless character development of people you don't give a shit about at all remotely. You know, and then you see about under 2 minutes of actual excitement things, and that's it. That's all you see. I'm like, really? I was just, you know.
Yeah.
That's every fucking movie. Like Star Wars.
It is. I'm like,
is with goddamn friggin' Days of Our Lives. If you ever watch any of that, like or whatever.
Yeah.
Days.
Well,
they really
watch
fucked a lot of
Adam
that
Martin
stuff.
says
I mean,
it's
Star
better
Wars,
than most
show.
modern horror movies. So there you go. One person giving it the thumbs up.
Okay, there you go.
What one? For what, Halloween or Terrifier?
Terrifier, I'm pretty sure. Is what
Part 2, yeah. That's what I hear. I hear that one's the go-to one right now.
I still watch Prometheus and Centipede Horror. I'm not really a huge new guy. I mean, once in a while I'll watch like it's some shit. I watch Lord of the Rings, maybe,
Yeah.
The
I'm always
Prime, Lord of the Rings,
Yeah, I'm always putting on Road Warrior and Conan and the Warriors and Day of the Dead, all that stuff, all that kind of stuff, Dune and all that. Reservoir Dogs,
like things that are gonna make me money. Usually, I noticed like I must have like some fascination with like business or something because like I'm right now like I want to shift maybe part of my business.
Your head's in there right now. Your head's in the game.
Yeah, I want to shift part of the business towards like screen printing more. So like I'm starting to get my head more in the game about like automatic screen printing.
Here's a movie I would definitely see if it came out today. Check this out.
Which one?
Godzilla, champion and defender of Earth in The Terror of Godzilla.
Titanosaurus, Mechagodzilla, destroy them!
He holds the front line of battle, while in their spaceships, aliens command a deadly duel. Will the powerful serpent Titanosaurus' cyclone tail and the robot monster Mechagodzilla's lethal rays destroy Earth? See this ultimate test of power, The Terror of Godzilla, rated G.
Mechagodzilla.
Fun stuff. Yeah, my daughter Eva has Godzilla toys. She used to love them, watch them a lot.
My oldest daughter Godzilla shoots out of his eyes.
Godzilla toys, man. Yeah, I mean, how are you not like a robot that shoots lasers out of his eyes and
know.
missiles out of his fingers?
Poor Tokyo, though. They're getting smashed every time, right?
Yeah, their insurance rates. I don't know.
Yeah, just like people.
And that's an island, too. I mean, how many times can you build it up and fuck it up? It's an island.
Adam Martin definitely talking about Terrifier.
Yeah, Arctic Clown.
I think when it comes to the Godzilla franchise, I'm more into like maybe like Mothra and the two girls. That was a pretty creeped out one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
And then the three-headed Ghidra.
Oh, King Ghidra.
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
that's awesome.
Or the one with all the monsters. What is that one?
Destroy All Monsters.
Destroy All Monsters. Yeah.
Where they going from Mount Fuji to have the throwdown?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Isn't that the one, the more recent one? Where it's like where all the kaiju wake up out of Earth at the same time, and they all battle that one.
Recently, kind of.
Yeah.
Godzilla movies, a couple
Yeah,
more
my daughter
recent ones,
loves
but not
that.
the super duper recent ones. Because I remember I was watching one of those like more recent Godzilla type movies.
The new American ones.
Yeah, and then like they had like the Godzilla like hopping on the side of like the building, and he looked like a fucking lizard basically. And I'm like, this is not Godzilla's supposed to be knocking the building down.
Oh, you're talking about that the 1990s one,
Yeah.
Matthew Broderick. That was terrible.
That was terrible, right?
Yes. Yes. He looked like an iguana.
It made it made that like especially. I mean, they made all the other scenes. They made him look big, but then they showed this one scene where it's like this digital effect, and he looks like a fucking iguana on the side of a fucking paper plate. It's like, dude, Godzilla is supposed to be bigger than the building. Why is he on the side of the building?
It's like Bruce Lee in the Game of Death. They used a cardboard cutout of his head on a still picture for one of the frames in the movie. You could actually see it was a cutout of his head put on there. That's how bad that was done.
Wow.
Yeah. You ever notice that? in Game of Death?
I'll have to re-watch that one.
I haven't seen those in
It's been a while for me for Game of Death.
It's only exciting when he gets to the on the tower to go.
Yeah, he has to
level.
fight his way up.
That's the only part of the movie that's worth shit.
Yeah.
And you see the uncut version on YouTube anyway, so you just watch that. You saw the whole movie.
You don't have to wait until the good part and just get right into it.
I like Ricky O. You watch that?
Yeah. Yep.
Rip the guy's intestines out and strangle him with them.
No.
Battle Royal.
You never saw that, Carl?
Wait, Battle Royal?
No, Ricky O.
Ricky O? No.
Oh, you should check that out, dude.
I need to
That's
check
a
that
good
out.
one, man.
Strangle them with their own intestines? That sounds great.
Yeah. He
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
puts his hand
How did I
through his
miss
stomach, pulls out his intestines, and strangles him with it. It's like part prison movie, part karate movie, just pure ultra violence.
Yep.
You remember Street Trash? You ever watch that one?
Oh yeah.
With the bum.
Drinking the fucking concoction.
The bottle of Viper, yeah.
Viper.
Yeah.
Melt the toilet, it's all purple and
Yeah,
yellow.
he flushes his own self down the toilet.
The king of the dump ripped his dick off, and they're playing keep away with his dick in the junkyard. Yeah.
We like
fucking fell out of this spooky, out of this world movie. I have it.
We better be careful. There's a cop here.
I'm not damn cop.
Really? He might
hey,
do
well,
worse.
okay, what y'all think about James Bond movies?
Oh, James Bond? Yeah, the old James Bond movies were cool.
I like old James Bond.
You know what's so crazy? They never made a rated R James Bond movie. Never have. It's always been PG-13.
Huh.
I like the one with Michelle Yeoh in it. That's the one I like.
Like
I forget the name of it, but it's got her in it. That's all I needed to see.
I like the ones with that Jaws guy in it, you know?
Jaws
oh, Moonraker.
Awesome.
Moonraker?
Yeah. Moonraker, the sci-fi
is that the
one.
first one or second one?
No. And Octopussy, I think, had him in it too, didn't it?
He's good.
All those
one's
Roger
the one where
Moore
they're on
ones?
the Eiffel Tower. That was the one's really good too.
Oh, wow.
Roger Moore?
Yeah,
or,
maybe that was
Sean Connery
or whatever the fuck it is.
That Roger Moore was.
There's so many. I don't know. I just know the one with Michelle Yeoh.
Sean Connery also.
Yeah,
maybe it's
English too.
The age group, you know, like if you were a similar ages.
They're all English too.
Those movies.
Well, give them time. They'll make James Bond a girl. Give it time.
Oh, I'm sure they already have, dude. Come on, man.
Oh, come on.
Please. They're fucking turning everybody gay and sex changed and everything else. So, won't be surprised.
I mean, they make things more all-inclusive nowadays, and then...
Come up with your own character. Stop shitting on the characters you love. Make your own character.
Listen, Chris, I will give it to one thing that is happening now, that they are making female, which you obviously champion female musicians, but they're making female action stars. So, like, in a weird way, like with,
no problem with that.
like
That's
Star
a good
Wars
idea.
or something, you could see that they have, like, female Jedis now. And they, you know, so that's going to empower more girls, you know?
I don't even mind all that. I'm thinking I'm with Chris is like, I just don't like when they flop.
Yeah, when they have like a room and they have like one of every fucking...
A race swap, you know, like a classic character, like, you know, it's like, come on, don't do
It's
that.
like we did make Han Solo a woman all of a sudden now in an alternate Star Wars universe. Han Solo to be a girl now. It's that kind of wacky Hollywood shit.
Or they gender swap or race swap. But, like, you know,
they got to fuck up all the franchise that we love just to make it correct.
Superman. And it's like, you know, most people, including people I know, who know, no one's really into that, you know.
I won't buy it. You vote with your wallet. You don't buy that shit. When they don't make the money, that's when they fucking understand it's not working. Don't buy it.
Well, that's
the way I look at it. I'm not going to have my daughter.
I don't think it's making the money they thought it was going to make. So maybe in a couple of years, things will just go back to normal.
I mean, the market's
Come up with your own idea. There's nothing the matter with making your own idea and your own story. Do that. I have nothing but respect for that.
The market is saturated because you have Netflix, first of all. So, like, automatically you have all this movie making, series making.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have all these other channels. You have Hulu, you have, you know, Paramount, you have
Peacock, Pluto.
I have Peacock too.
All of it.
Well, I mean, some of those
HBO Max, and they're a big player too.
HBO Max, yeah, exactly. So, like, you know, and each one of them maybe making their own series now, even Amazon, you know, like where they have their own fucking series, you know. So, like, I mean, the good thing about, I think the only good thing about like newer stuff is that it feels like either the digital effects got better that now we don't notice them, or they don't use them as much. I'm not sure, because sometimes
the digital effects are gotten, I think, so expensive, they are using them less from the production houses. They're right. That's why I heard they're.
But remember when,
really
when the digital effect part used to come on, it used to get like a little choppy and kind of shitty.
Yeah, it looked natural.
Way better, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, it looks good.
It blended in nicer.
Nothing beats the real actor with the prosthetics. That's the best way.
Yeah, I agree with that. Especially if it was good prosthetics.
Unless it's a sci-fi, then I like when they have like fucking.
Okay, well, let's talk about Godzilla. Do you like the digital Godzilla in the modern movies? Does it look real to you, or do you prefer prefer the guy in the costume.
Depends.
The rubber
Really
guy in
depends on the
costume
movie.
way better.
Rubber guy in a costume. Yeah.
Especially when
I
they
grew
close
up with
on his
that.
face, because he has like an expression, you know. It's always the same one. He's like, you know. But the thing is, like,
Yeah.
for some reason,
Whether he's
it
taking
still
a
gives you
dump, he's
feeling.
eating, or he's in love. It's all.
It's still a feeling, you know. It's even if it is a rubber monster.
It had a character, you know.
Yeah.
It's just
A good
silly
character.
face.
Oh yeah, like you
That
can't
sludge,
get that character from like
that
the
toxic
digital
sludge
version.
cloud one that he had to fight with the toxic sludge.
But at the same time,
The smog monster.
the smog monster.
That's it.
Yeah.
I forget what they called it though. It used to float around. It was the toxic cloud one.
That was Heorbra, the smog monster. Yeah. Oh yeah, he laid the
Yeah.
toxic cloud and turned everybody to skeletons. Yeah.
It was like a hard adversary for him or something. That one.
Hell
Retro
yeah.
Girl says guy in a costume is more fun too. So
Oh yeah.
it is.
It is
I like
way better.
the smog monster too. Remember it had Save the Earth, that jam. That guy was like having almost like he was having an acid trip in that bar. And people were turning into fish heads in his trip.
It's so weird because in some of those like old Godzilla movies, it's like the characters are like nothing. Like they mean like almost nothing. They're just like, I'm hiding over here.
Yeah, I know,
it's
right?
Like it's all about just the friggin' Godzilla expressions and like
Just
him
breaking
like,
up the model towns and jumping around.
you know, coming on.
Yeah, it was just there for kill
Yeah.
time till the monsters did their stuff. Do you remember Gamera movies too? Did you ever
Oh yeah,
watch that?
Gamera.
I remember,
Yeah.
man, I couldn't stop laughing when I was a kid when they took those kids to that planet and they shaved that kid's head. He had a little bald head, right? And they're like, why did they shave your head? And they finally found out that the aliens were going to try to eat his brains. But Gamera showed up and started wrecking the ship and, you know, got him out of there, fighting all the monsters for them. Like, they wouldn't shave a kid's head in the movie now for in the movie, you know, that would be too much.
So you
Well,
play
no.
Gorgoroth videos and we talk about Godzilla. This is definitely interesting show.
I don't know why.
And there's a
Let's play
cat
another video.
in the hood of my
Hey,
van
Fraser, if
outside,
you're going
too.
to disappear, you're not going to be on the show, so I'm going to put you backstage, buddy, until you come back.
There's a cat sleeping on the hood of my car outside of my house too. Cat is on top of my van hood.
Right now.
It's raining here. It's raining here a little bit. It's real
Oh.
humid. It got real warm here in Philly.
Yeah, it got
The
warm
humidity
up
is
by
stupid.
me in the mountains.
So that's
It was
weird.
warmer
We had
outside than it was in my house.
it's
You getting
we had
any
a cold
hurricane effect up there, Roy?
Yeah, a little bit. That's what I'm saying.
We're
It was
getting- we had a
warmer
little bit
outside
today.
than in my house. I was fucking freezing inside.
Wow. We had a cold front come through today down here. We're like in 45 right now.
Yeah.
That's cold for you folks.
Yeah, we were like 80 earlier.
Hopefully everyone's
That's like
all
big
right in
fall for us.
Florida. Everyone's all right in Florida. And then they just
I
got
have some-
smashed down there already.
Yeah. I had some friends and they made it through that I know.
Yeah, my sister-in-law lives in Florida, and she was texting us or trying to message us during the eye of the hurricane, literally. And she said it was scary. Like the last hurricane, not this one.
Oh yeah, this
Not
one
the
is was
Hurricane Nicole, the other one, the one that was
the one that actually did damage.
Yeah, and that spot that they show flooded super hard. She lives like right near there.
Well, I mean, Florida's both sides is surrounded by water pretty much.
Yeah,
it's gonna get beat up when the shit comes through.
Yeah, man. It is
Sure
what
is.
it is. I mean, if you choose to live there, you choose to live on top of a swamp. So, I mean,
yeah, exactly.
You have to deal with the water effects of your environment. Like I live in the mountains, so like we end up with snow like way earlier, and we end up with winter way earlier, and we can't even fucking grow tomato plants here. Like it's ridiculous. Sometimes I definitely think about relocating, you know?
Come to Texas, we'll love you.
Yeah, I mean Texas, interesting. I don't know. I've been to Texas too, so it's so fucking hot, dude.
Yeah, the summers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
No shit.
I don't
Say
know how
anything good about that.
handle that shit.
I'll deal with it
AC.
to have the authentic Mexican food. I'll deal with that shit.
Yeah,
I
the
love
food is fucking banging.
Oh yeah, our food's outrageously fucking awesome.
And also, the
Plus, jobs are better there too. What I understand.
Like, I don't fuck with snacking anymore as much as I used to. But I remember when I got off the plane in San Antonio, and then I had to go to like Houston. I took like a rental car. It was like cheaper to fly to San Antonio for some stupid reason. I went to like some store to like, get some food or whatever, drink some food. And I was like, I never saw such intense fucking snack sections. Like, I was like, holy fuck. It's like 75 cents each in an age where in New York it's like $2. So I was like, God damn, man, they got some fucking banging ass snacks down here. I was a little jealous, because I was like, damn, man, that selection.
A lot of fatties in Texas, man. We love it.
Yeah.
Give us our food and give us bang
Well, I
for
thought
our
about
buck.
that. I was like, this must kill their people.
Diabetes capital of the fucking country.
Well, the cheesesteaks and soft pretzels will get you here.
What will get you?
The cheesesteaks and soft pretzels here.
Yeah, cheesesteaks.
Cheesesteaks.
Soft pretzels.
Good.
Yep.
Pizza
pretzel.
Yum.
That'll get you too.
What about Geno's versus
guys? I'm going to get rolling because it's 2:50, and my little girls are going to wind up getting up. Dad, I want a bowl of cereal. Dad, can I have my laptop? Dad, I want to put the TV on. Dad, I just want something to eat. They let me know when
out of here anyway. I think you did a good episode here, Carl. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely banging.
Yeah,
well, thank you.
Fun. Thanks, Chris, for coming on, man.
Everything soup to satellites, man. Good stuff.
Soup to satellites. I like that.
There you go.
Gorgoroth to Godzilla.
Gorgoroth to scooping cat shit, We went from D like Morbid Angel.
If you have any viewers besides tomorrow, I'm going live with Death Metal Podcast. So we're gonna play some clips from the shows I was at, and then
looks like you're gonna be playing some stuff from Houston too tomorrow.
I'm gonna try, and also possibly from California and possibly from Portland also. So we're gonna see if it happens. You know me. I go on there. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just ask, hey man, turn your camera on, face it at the stage, please, thanks. And if
but the good news is my channel seems to get a lot of replay. So
yeah, cool.
That maybe you never know.
Somebody will watch it tomorrow, and then they'll be like, damn, I'm gonna tune into this.
Yeah, let's listen to some death metal.
Yeah. Yeah, this channel is diversified because we talk about scooping cat litter, like you said.
I was like, wait a minute.
I don't know how I even
came
up with that.
Wait a second. We gotta veer away from that. You gotta veer away from like the weather, cat scooping, diaper changing, stuff like that.
Fuck it, we're just friends, just bullshitting,
Yeah. But thanks for having me on, brother.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna play one last video.
Carl. Hey, Frazier.
Later.
Good to see you guys. Take care of yourselves.
Exchange. Don't get in the way.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy. I'm playing one more video and I'm out of here.
Later, man.
Good night, guys.
Night.
Necron.
All right, I've been wanting to play this freaking Nocturnal video, man, from Germany. It's like a good thrash, death thrash.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, we'll play this one and then we'll be out. All right, thanks for hanging out, gentlemen. Later.
Necron.
We'll be right back. What is light without